everyone. How are you all doing today? Hope you're doing well. Lost Colony comes out today. It's official. Hello, Rob the Wolf. Hello, Bobtails. Hello, Teddy Bongo. Hello, Red Raven. Hello, Rufus the Doofus. Hello, Stiffmeister. How are we all doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hello, Mikeys. Hello, David. Hello, Crying Flamingo. Welcome on in, everyone. Hello, Just Malad. Enjoyed building every base from your tutorials, Lance. Thank you so much, Malad. Thank you so much, Malad. How are we all doing? Are we excited for Lost Colony? I hope you are. I hope you are, because I am. It's been a long time since I've been excited about a DLC like I'm excited for this one. I am very, very excited. I thought we'd start the party off as a pool party. We're starting this party off as a pool party. Let's grab our penguin and get in the pool. Hello, Willow. Hello, Sky. When's the map dropping? The map is dropping in 3.5 hours time. So we're having an early launch party here on the channel. Get in the pool, penguin. Oh, it's drowning. Wait, penguins can't drown, but they can't breathe underwater. They can't breathe. Ah! I flew. And I have godly powers. No problem. And every tutorial is very well put together. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Carico, get your ass up here. So what are we going to be doing in today's live stream, I hear you ask? And, well, the answer is... What is this guy doing? Get back into the... Where's it gone? I've lost it. Oh, did it go under? Well, he's dead. Oh, no, he's here. He's here. Okay, please go that way. You can't pick them up underwater. I didn't realize this. And now he's just kind of, stuck. Will he die under here? I don't know. But it's all good. Listen, where's my cape? Well, listen, I'm on the beach. I'm enjoying the sun right now. I'm enjoying the sun. But what we're going to be doing today, there's a couple of things I want to do today. Later on, I'm going to blueprint this base ready for my tier 3s to get this base, because it was a bit of a task, this one, to blueprint. So I'm going to blueprint this one properly today. But before I do that, we're going to go and start building. We're going to go start planning some builds for Lost Colony. Because if you didn't know, we are getting, it's confirmed, we're getting a skin set, probably a skin set, for Lost Colony. I mean, it's either a skin set or a proper structure set, but it looks like a skin set. Do we get any new structures with this? I don't know, but we're definitely getting skins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up here and go over to Extinction. And you're probably asking why didn't you just start an Extinction first, Lance? Why didn't you just go to Extinction and start there? Well, because I wanted a pool party, okay? And you can't have a pool party in Extinction. Well, actually, you can, actually, because there's the desert biome there, and they have beautiful water. But here I am in Extinction, which I think emulates a little bit of Lost Colony with the Winterscape. So we're going to go and start planning some builds right now. I already planned, if you missed my last live stream, I already planned this build. Let's sort out the weather. I already planned this build. And can I get the sun? Can I get the sun? There we go. I planned this build out in the last live stream, which is quite a lovely looking Gothic style base. Really happy with that. That will be one of my tutorials in the future. But for now, why is there a dreadnought with a saddle on? What? I guess these are mine. When did I get these? I don't even know. I don't know what they're doing there. I don't know when I got them. But we're going to start building over here. That's why I've started doing this. So I thought we'd start by trying to build a castle today. So I'm going to start planning a castle. Now, I'm going to do a very, very different type of castle. I'm going to do a really, really tall castle is my plan. And this looks like a mess right now. And it is a mess. I can confirm this is a mess. So I'm just going to start off by putting the foundation down and we'll go from there. I had to leave and rejoin Tube. Won't let me see chat well. Oh, no. You know, I had an option to do a different type of live stream today on YouTube. It said it would do, like, post it to the shorts. I decided against that. I don't know how I feel about my live stream going up on shorts as well. So, I mean, I should have done it. It's just more ways for people to watch. But you're going to have to watch it in this format or no format. You're gonna have to watch it in this format or no format. I wish I did the shorts thing now. Can I do it prematurely? Can I do it? Hang on a minute. Can I do it? Stream settings. It won't let me do it now. Well, that's a missed opportunity, Lance. Oh well. Hey Pete, stopping by for a little hello, Crimson. Welcome on in. Hello, Alex. Hello, Alex. Yeah, we've got a little wait, but we're going to be waiting together. This is why I'm streaming, so we can all wait together and get excited. I'm not joking when I say this. I've not been very excited for a live stream. For what do we call it? For a DLC drop in a long, long time. This has got me excited. There's so much coming to the game. Potentially game-breaking stuff, by the way. So brace yourself. When it actually does come out, just brace yourself because we might have some issues. We may have some issues when it first launches. You know, what's going to break? My question is, it's such a big update. What's going to break? That's like in my mind. But I'm not thinking about that. I'm just thinking about, okay, well, you know, what's coming? And a lot is coming. We're going to go through everything that's coming because there's a lot of exciting things in a bit. But I thought, first of all, we got so much time. We got 3 hours. That's 3 hours I can do some designing. Let's design a castle in 3 hours. Should we just see how much Lance can get done in 3 hours? Maybe I'll impress myself. The thing that takes the longest is, honestly, putting down foundations. I'm playing ARK right now, and I'll be taming a bunch of things. Dirty Ninja says, Lance, new to the channel, but like your builds and videos, A+. Thank you so much, Dirty Ninja. Dirty Ninja. Thank you so much. Sean Martin. Oh, boy. Well, I am wanting to play, but I'm stuck at work. Oh, no. Well, maybe by the time you're done at work, you'll be able to play and Lost Colony will be out, eh? Maybe Lost Colony will be out. Just so everyone knows, I'm from the UK, and UK time right now is coming up to 1 a.m. So I've done my best to prep for this. I tried to have a nap. I tried to have a nap earlier. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm normally up in my bedroom watching TV until stupid o'clock, like 5. Sometimes I'm awake till 5 a.m. just because I can't sleep. So it's odds law that the one day that I don't, you know, do that, I actually get tired. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But here we go. I mean, if they come out and say it's going to be delayed by, I don't know, 6 hours, then I'll just be like, see you later, alligator. I'm off to bed. But until that day comes, then we're all good. Okay, I've got the foundation down. So now I just need to do the ceilings on top of this and make it all even. That's just so that we've got, like, foundation support, you know? That's our foundation support. It's all winky wonky. Winky wonky. That's a new phrase I just created. It's all winky wonky. Get that coffee ready for later, Lance. You know what the sad thing is? I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee. Martin says, looking forward to the drop Lost Colony DLC. It's been a long day. Dude, I am buzzing. I'm not joking. I'm so excited. And it's so rare that I get excited about a game. So I actually am reveling in this feeling a little bit because it's like, you know, if sometimes it feels like the magic is lost as you get older. You're like, oh, I won't feel like excited about anything ever again. I won't feel excited about anything ever again. And now finally I'm excited about something. I like feeling excited about stuff. It's nice to feel excited. You know what I mean? Like Christmas Day. Who's going to feel excited Christmas Day? I mean, not me. Has the magic gone for most people? Yeah. I think the magic, you live the magic through kids, right? You live that magic through the kids. I don't have kids. I've got a niece. And a nephew. So when I watch them, you know, get excited about Santa and everything, that brings back some magic, kind of. He's a Yorkshire tea man. I'm not even that, really. You know what I am? I'm a squash man. I'm a squash man. Hello, Uligans. I'm UK2. I'm considering pulling an all-nighter, even if I have... You do have work in the morning? Oh, no. I made sure that I don't have work tomorrow. So I'm all good. I'm ready to go. Okay, Sapphire says, I can't wait. Game-changing stuff in Lost Colony. Honestly, really, like, so many amazing things. The description alone just is so, like, it's excited me. The leak of the map looks, you know, it looks good. I'm sad for Wildcard that got leaked. However, I'm also excited. I'm excited for the trailer. We'll be watching that today. So a few things will happen today. As soon as the trailer is released, I'm relying on you guys to say, Lance, trailer released, and we'll watch it together, and I'll start downloading the game. They usually release the trailer with the drop of the game. So as soon as that happens, we're going to be all over it. We're going to break it down bit by bit. We're going to look at all the new creatures. We're going to be... What else are we going to be doing, guys? We're doing a lot. We're doing a lot today. We're going to... When we actually get into Lost Colony, what's our first port of call? Our first port of call is to explore the map, number 1. Number 2, we're going to look at the structure skins, because obviously that's my forte, is building. We're going to look straight at the structure skins, but we'll look at the map first. And then after that, once we looked at the structure skins briefly, we're going to go and look at all the new creatures that it has given us. And there's a ton of new creatures. I mean, I'm sure while we're looking around the map, we're going to see all these new creatures and get sidetracked. Because there's just so much content. Now, obviously, there'll be a lot of spoilers in today's live stream once the map is released. So if you don't want any spoilers and you want to experience it surviving, then obviously at that point, probably look away. Look away, because I will be flying around and seeing, kind of like getting just an overview. Not a detail, like not a full overview, but like a half, you know, a bit of an overview of everything that it has to offer. But not without going, you know, we're not going to go into too much detail. We won't go into too much detail. Lance got a quick question. Does the Lost Colony DLC drop as an update or download? How will we know when it drops? It will be as an update. So your game will say it needs to update, then you'll need to update the game. It's the Christmas magic is gone in the UK because you find Christmas stuff in the shop since before Halloween. Yeah, they every year it seems to get more and more, like it's closer and closer. Beasted, it's mate. Hello, Beasted. I'm building a castle. We're building a castle. This is only part 1 of the castle. This is part 1 of what will be a castle that I've got in my head. This is a head build today. This isn't a build where I've got any references from real buildings up today. This is a Lance head build. So wish me luck. Quarter walls. People are going to get mad if I use quarter walls. People are going to get mad. I'll use some full walls. And we're going to be doing mainly stone. I'm going to be playing all night, even though I have school tomorrow, says Rufus the Doofus. You guys are crazy. Guys, if you have work and school, it's not going anywhere. I understand. I mean, I'm doing the same. I'm doing the same. I can't judge. I'm doing the same. Their roadmap did mention any of the ASC remaining maps. Do you think they scrapped those maps? I'm not sure. I don't really know what's going on with ASC, if they're going to still trying to do stuff for that map, or if Snail Games have given up and just letting Wildcard do their thing finally. Who knows? There is Christmas stuff in Hobby Lobby in June. Dude, that's crazy. 3 hours, 14 minutes. That's an oversized stop sign. Lance, I should stay up for the update or I should sleep. No, I might have school tomorrow. Man, I don't know. Maybe, listen, it's not the most sensible thing to stay up really late. But I will say this. It is Friday tomorrow. And it's the weekend the next day. So do you really need your sleep? Do you really need your sleep? That's a big question. ARK 2 2028, they said. Wow. I bet that'll get pushed back further, though. That'll be more like a 2010 release or 2029. Which honestly, when it comes out, I want it to be the most perfect game. So I'd rather game developers spent years making a game as good as it can be. I mean, the craziest thing is, remember Cyberpunk coming out? Like, they spent ages on that game. They spent ages on Cyberpunk, and it was like 8 years, and we were like, okay, well, now that it's finally out, it's going to be amazing. It was completely broken when they released it. It was quite sad, actually. I never played it. Good night, Raven. Hope you have a good sleep. Oh, no, good night, Anity, sorry. Good night, Anity. No, who am I saying good night to? I'm like, yes, Red Raven. Good night, Red. Hope you have a good sleep. New interview up about ARK 2. Cole Urban might replace him. Ooh. Lance is I am a bad influence. It's true. You know what I forgot to do that I need to do quickly while I talk to you guys? Let's talk to you guys for a second. I forgot to advertise the live stream on Instagram. So I'm going to quickly take advantage and quickly do that. It'll only take a second. Link. I'll do a link on my story. Done. And then a little arrow to show that. I bought the expansion and I can't get it to show up on the new map. Ooh. You can't get what to show up on the new map? You can't get the stuff to show up? You might need to do like the dinosaurs, you might need to do a dino wipe. When is the map supposed to be out? In a few hours' time. Cole Urban might replace Vin Diesel. Oh. Really? But he's So, no, Cole Urban's meant to be Bob, right? I'm not just staying up, going to bed as... Okay, I see what you're saying. Hello, CS Nox, how's it going? Just bear with me, everyone. I'm just quickly doing an arrow. Give me an arrow. Thank you for the sub, Nori. Welcome on in to the gang. If you don't know who I am, if anyone's not seen me before... I'm Lols at Lance. I do building. Mainly I do building and I do survival on ARK, Survival Ascended. I do other games as well, but mainly ARK. Alright, that's going up. That's up. I can leave it. We're good. Alright, here we go. Right, we're just going up. We're making a giant silo right now, and then we can start to work out what we're going to do with the shape. We're just getting the shape, then we can go from there. This is going to be massive. I'm doing a mega build right now. A mega build for a mega guy. I'm the mega guy. I can't get the new map to show up. The new map? Lost Colony's not out yet. Lost Colony's not out yet, Kyle. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. You can buy it now. You can buy Lost Colony now, but you won't get the new map. You'll just get all the dinos and stuff. Hello there, greetings from Hungary. Hello from Petia from Hungary. Welcome on in, lovely to see. Who's here from all over the world? Who have we got in the world today? I know we'll have plenty of Americans in because it's their time zone. Have we got any Europeans? Any Japanese? Konnichiwa? Have we got any Japanese? Have we got any Chinese? Have we got any Indian? Have we got any Russian? Anywhere in the world, you tell me. Sarcastic Pig, hello, buddy. Alex Parker says, got a theme planned for the castle. Well, Gothic is the theme. We're going to try for Gothic. Canada. Oh, I love Canada. Oklahoma. South Africa. We got a South African in the chat. Hello. KJ from South Africa. Germany is Rob. Michigan. Colorado. Netherlands. Hello, Nori from the Netherlands. ARK 2 is moved to as late as 2027. 2028, I think that is bogus news. You know, I probably would put it as 2028, though, if we're being honest with ourselves. That will definitely get pushed. With all the content that they've got coming out for this version of ARK, there's a lot of work there, right? There's an awful lot of work there. But this, I feel like Lost Colony today will be like a sneak peek into the eyes of what we can expect for ARK 2. I think there's going to be some ideas that they wanted to explore on ARK 2 that they're going to explore on Lost Colony to see how those game features will work. I honestly think that's kind of their plan. That's just speculation. I don't have a source for that. Swindon, says Elsie. Swindon. Where's Swindon? I'm trying to remember where Swindon is. Is that near Wales? California. Martin, new info on the stream. Shadowblood. YouTube hates me lots. I didn't post my super chat. However, I'm here with you guys since from the start. Oh, you know what? Thank you so much for the 12 months of being a member. Holy Shadowblood, that's a whole year you've been a member. Thank you so much. You just reminded me to change it from live chat, top chat to live chat. We're in live chat now. We're now in live chat. We got Ricardo from Brazil. The First Gaming 2 has it posted in the community tab too. Oh, awesome. I'm not Raz Clark, by the way. CS Nox, do you think I'm Raz Clark? Do you mean... But we are both from England. It is 1 AM for Raz as well. I'm sure he will also be streaming today. Can't sleep, so hopping in here. Kia, hello, Kia. Welcome back. Okay, we got ourselves a shape. I know it's ugly. Listen, I know it's an ugly box right now. Let me turn my microphone off in game. There we go. We got an ugly shape, but this is what you got to do with these builds. You start off with an ugly shape and you turn it into something, right? Right? Is that what we do? We turn it into something from here. And what am I going to turn this into, I hear you ask? Well, I have no idea, actually. This is all in my head. And what I really, really want is another layer. Probably a 2x2 layer coming up. Now, my big plan here is... In fact, no. Here's what we're going to do. Hello, thank you, Wolf Music Studio Gaming, for your subscribe. Appreciate you. Angel, hello. Grayson and I are watching from Iowa. Hell yeah. No, my bad. I'm 2 different videos at once. Yes. You got both of us open at the same time. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. Lance, do you have a Discord for your channel? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. If you're not on the Discord, please be sure to come on in and join the Discord. We got a lovely community on the Discord. You can post your build screenshots in game. You can ask Lance for build assistance. If you're a member, there's a whole section dedicated to members on there, so you can join the community server that we've got, the community cluster. We've got a fun old time on the Discord. A very active Discord, says Red. Yes, it is. And Red is on there all the time, chatting about things and stuff, along with everyone else who's in the chat. Well, most of the people in the chat are on the Discord, actually. Kill him all with karma. Kill him all with karma. Pop or PvE build. This is a PvE build that we're going to be doing. Although, it's a stone build. I mean, hey, you decide for yourself. This could be a PvP build. Probably not, though. Probably not. I'm only just starting. I'm starting out with the bare bones of the base. So it's going to look, listen, we're going to be an ugly, ugly city for about, I'm going to say about an hour or so. This is going to be the ugliest thing you've ever seen. And that's okay, you know. You got to start somewhere. You got to start with the shape and then work your way from the shape to the main product. Just have faith. I hope that those who have seen me and see my videos on the channel will know I can build. Wait, I've already popped up. I don't want to do that. I can build, I promise. So just bear with, and I'll make sure that I prove myself to all of you. Looks awesome. Hope you're having an amazing night. It really doesn't look awesome yet. This is just an ugly arse stone monstrosity. But yes, I am having a fantastic night. I'm very excited. For those who have just joined, we're currently having fun building and just waiting for Lost Colony. This is the launch party where we all wait together and speculate what we can expect for Lost Colony. When Lost Colony drops, we'll be going through it all together. It's all exciting stuff. Grim says, when is the launch? The launch is in exactly 3 hours time from now. Exactly 3 hours time from now is the launch. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Right. I've gone too far, haven't I? Yes, I have. Okay, then 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll talk about what I'm kind of planning in my head. In my head, we have this outer wall. I'm going to probably break this wall down a bit further. We have this outer wall that possibly gets connected into a tower. Now, the tower, I can't go too big with this tower because we'll run out of space. The tower's going to go up. It's going to have a bigger section and then a roof. And then off this tower, there's going to be other towers coming out. So let's hope I can pull it off. In my head, this is all in my head. Like, I don't even know if it's going to work. But there's only ever one way to find out. And that's to build, build, build. Build, build, build. Let's be honest, it's 1 day, 3 hours. I mean, it could, listen, anything can happen with Wildcard and ARK. A big release like this is such a big update that this map is bringing that I would not be surprised. 1, it releases, it's broken. 2, they delay it. Those 2 things are, I wouldn't be surprised by. But, also, you just never know. Today could be the day where it all releases on time. It has already been delayed by 2 times, I believe. So this now is its official release. And they've given us a time, which is unlike them. They don't normally give us a release time. It's just a day. So, yeah, I'm excited. I think all engines are a go. Your build looks like a bundt cake pan. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going for. I'm glad you notice. Hello, Black Rose. Welcome on in. Regardless, I'm excited. I'm also excited. Regardless, I'm also excited. I'm not going to be a negative Nancy today. I tried to send this earlier, but YouTube said, screw me. But they can't stop me now. Oh, Shadow Blood. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate you. Can we give a big GG to Shadow Blood? Always very generous on the channel. And one of my OGs as well. One of my OGs. He left for a long time, but he came back. They always come back. They always come back. They always come back to me. Eventually. There's no escaping Lance. There's no escaping me. I just lost a level 150 Raptor. Oh no. Into the mesh. Oh no. Oh no. What map's that on? Well, I'm already crashing all the time on Extinction on Belgero, so hopefully they will make it better. I don't, this is okay, one of my big worries about this Lost Colony launch is, I have to admit, especially for the official players, I'm so curious how this whole, new system where we're going to be able to recruit these NPCs, how is this going to work on official? What kind of performance are they going to expect on official? I do wonder because I wonder if they got around it by, how, a snowy map, which it will be, there's going to be a lot of snow and stuff, and not a lot of foliage, I'm imagining. I imagine there's going to be areas where there's not much foliage and, there's no grass. So I wonder if that, not having any grass and not having as much foliage and just having, this white landscape, if that's going to, affect the performance positively, which means they've been able to do other stuff. I don't know. I'm talking out my arse. I don't know anything I'm talking about. Ignore me. What do you think about the Unreal Engine upgrade in March next year? I think it's good, especially for console players. I think they'll get a good performance boost. I mean, the last 5.5 update, it feels like, did anyone get a performance boost? I don't know. I hope they did. Isn't it 1 a.m. in your part of the world, says Sarcastic? Yes, it is. It is indeed. LC says, wildcards seem to always have delays at release time due to certification issues with Microsoft. They do, and you would have thought by now they got past it, You'd have thought by now they've worked out a way forward with that, but apparently not. I'm going to take a drink. How come with an RTX 5090 I get 70 FPS? I'll tell you one thing you can do. For all of you PC gamers out there, let me just show you something, because on ARK, and this is something I figured out personally. No one's like, I haven't seen anyone put a video out about this, but this is what I found personally, and it was a big game changer for me. In video, if you're playing on PC, in video, you've got upscaler and anti-aliasing DLSS, that's fine, whatever. Quality performance, that's fine. Now, this isn't the important one. Frame generation is set by default to DLSS, right? For some reason, and DLSS should be the best one. It should work fine, especially if you've got an NVIDIA, you know, card. For some reason, on ARK, it's completely broken. It's completely bugged. I don't know if it's just my PC, but I found when I've told other people to do this, it works for them. I was getting like 50 frames per second on DLSS. I changed it over to FSR, restarted the game, and turned off VSync, which is just you know, that doesn't matter if you have that on and off, or off, really. But I did turn that off. And I'm getting, let me do my FPS stat, FPS. I'm getting 130 now, and that's from 50 to 130. And it's buttery smooth, as you can see. So I recommend all PC players change from DLSS to FSR and just test it out for themselves. There you go. That's a Lols at Lance tip for all of you. Do we know what size the map is going to be? No idea, but we know it's going to be quite vertical. So because it's going to be quite vertical, I wonder if they're just going higher with it and not longer, you know? Higher but not longer. That's what I'm imagining. That's what I'm imagining. Bigger map or smaller map, what do you think? I think it will be big. I do think it will be a very big map, but I think it will be just a tall map rather than a wide map, you know? That's my impression. I played a mod that put non-playable characters into the ARK world, and all they did was hunt me down no matter where I spawned. Oh no. Oh no. So what time it's meant to drop? UK time 4 AM is 1 AM right now, so 3 hours time. Hello, Grace Watchers. How's it going? Long time no see. But do you play it on high? I play on high graphics. I play on high graphics. High as the default setting. Not epic. I don't play epic. I'm a little worried about them changing up the gameplay. I hope ARK doesn't turn into a single-player story-driven game. I don't think it will. Like, I think that was my worry about ARK 2. I like the Super Mario music playlist. Thank you, Carl Steve. I also like it. I'm like, honestly, when it comes to doing a stream, I'm like, for me personally, I'm like, what music can I sit and listen to on repeat without getting bored? And for me, like, I've got it playing in my ears right now. I'm listening to it with you guys. I've got Super Mario music playing because that's all I can listen to, truthfully. Okay, so I think this is a good shape so far. It's a bit bigger than I was envisioning. A 2x2x2. I'm gonna have to go. I wanted to go really tall with this, so what I might do is I'm gonna start to break down these walls a bit, and then it will look taller. I'm excited because I'm on console and don't really play like PvP. So PvE raids are something I'm looking forward to. Yes, I am very much looking forward to that. I never liked playing PvP either, but I have done, you know what might surprise a lot of people. I have got into PvP official before, back in the Evolve days. I have done it. And you know what I did? I didn't raid bases. I just made restaurants. I remember on Aberration PvP, I made a pub. I made like a pub. And no one, you know, it was a very pretty building. Not a single person on that server came and raided it or broke it down. Mainly because I left it unlocked, you know. I had it as a place for people to meet on the server. I just set up a pub and I was like, come join the pub. And I asked people for gifts. And they would. Often they would. That's how I did my PvP. And a very different way of achieving that. You know, getting things on ARK. I did similar stuff on PvE, if I'm being honest. And I also asked people for the things I always acted like I was really, really poor. I was such a con artist. Well, I was really poor. I'm not a con artist because I was poor. But the way I would go about getting it was a bit con artisty. I want to go back to those days. Maybe I should do a video where I go into an official map and I see if I can swindle some dinos off people and just see how far I can get in like a short amount of time. I'd have to find a really friendly server. I don't know how friendly these servers are these days, but back in my day, official servers were actually pretty friendly and people wanted to help you. Are you telling your scam story again? I can tell you the full scam story if you want. I played PvP when ARK first came out and never tame a dino for 2 weeks real time for it to die. You tamed it 2 hours real time for it to die in an hour. Man, 2 weeks real time. What took 2 weeks to tame? Can't find it on console either. I've been trying for the past 10 minutes. So you talking about the Lost Colony map? Guys, the Lost Colony map's not out yet. You're gonna have to wait. You gotta wait for it to come out, you know? If that's what you're asking. You gotta wait 3 hours. Yeah, you gotta wait until it's released. Oh, I'm not playing on Lost Colony right now, guys. This is Extinction. I'll be swapping over post-haste. We'll be swapping over post-haste to Lost Colony as soon as it comes out. And we'll be going all through it together. Right now, we're practicing building an ugly circle. What is going to turn into a pretty tower base. I promise you. It's going to turn into a pretty tower base. But the thing that I'm struggling with here is the base is looking quite chubby. I don't want it to look chubby. I want it to look tall and grand. It's tall. It's tall, but it's not grand. In my head, it was really skinny tower, and I've done quite a fat one, you know? I've done quite a fat one. How tall can I go before it says no? I actually did a base recently. I did an obelisk, for those who were there for the obelisk live stream. And we actually reached the limit of how tall you can go. We actually reached the limit. Okay, I'm going to say here. I'm going to say this is as tall as I'm going, and I'll probably regret this, but this is what I'm doing. So from here, I'm actually going to bring it out. We're actually going to bring it out. I'm going to try and follow what I've got down here. So down here is 2 squares. 2 squares. Okay. So it begins. Hello, Ro Davenport. What a fantastic name. Ro Davenport. Man, you were blessed with the best second name I've ever heard. Can I just say, Mr. Davenport or Mrs. Davenport? Amazing, amazing second name. I want to be called Lance Davenport. Can we marry so I can be called Lance? Can we marry immediately? Soph loves. Anyone know when the trailer's coming? Like the official trailer, not a leak. Probably just before, as the launch. What normally happens, Soph, is the game will get launched the same time. Basically, they announce the game launch with the trailer. So the trailer will come out, and immediately after that, the update comes for the Lost Colony map. So that's exactly what probably will happen. And they've done that on every single map release, so they're not going to change that anytime soon. I'm 8 p.m. Pennsylvania, and it's not out yet. No. Yeah, it's not going to be out for a while, guys. Not going to be out for a while. It's going to be 4 a.m. for me, guys, when it comes out. I am going to be so tired tomorrow, but it's all worth it. It's all worth it. Us UK people have the rotten end of the stick tonight. Sadly, I wish it was 8 p.m. like it said it was going to be originally. That would have been 8 p.m. UK time. Skyfall! Skyfall! It's gonna crumble. And gonna make... we gotta fall together in Skyfall. Thank you, Skyfall, for the sub. I hope you enjoyed my rendition of Skyfall just for you. What about Sir Edmund Rockrell, Lance? Screw Edmund Rockrell. Screw him. I launched the trailer when they delay the release again. It will launch the trailer when they delay the release again. They've done that before, haven't they? Where they've said, here's the trailer, but have they done that before? I feel like they have. Okay, I want to do something funky here. We're gonna take this to Funky Town now. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? We're gonna do this, right? And then we're gonna go up by, ooh, how much are we gonna go up by? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go up by 5. Yeah, this is just the beginning. We're gonna go up even further after this. Sapphire, sing it, Lance. I did, and that I did, and that I did. And people say I have a voice between Fergie, like it's like a cross between Fergie and Jesus Christ, and I agree with them. I agree with them. Wildcard shouldn't release things California time. End of the day, they are so weird. I mean, they've got a worldwide audience. They can really release it any time and it will still do well, you know? It will still do well. That's some old school music. I'll be lurking and playing. Hell yeah. Lurk away is what I say. Lurk away. Kill him with karma. Kill him with karma. Looking like a nuclear power station. Listen, it's going to look ugly. This is the sad thing about doing a build. This is why when I did the Gothic build, on the last stream, I did this Gothic build, which is currently unlisted, so you can't find it anymore. You'll never find the video. Where did I do it? Where did I build it? Why are there so many flying penguins? Dude, did every penguin turn into one of these penguins? That's insane. That is insane behavior. Look at them fly around the map. That's hilarious. We're gonna go find my base real fast. Is it down here? No. Where did I build it? Over here? Aha. I built this in the last live stream. Just so you are aware that but what I did is I started off the stream I started building it before the live stream, so you guys didn't have to watch me do the shape, and you could watch me do the fun stuff. Sadly, today, you're watching me just do the shape. However, we've got so much time to kill, it just makes sense to do the shape with you guys on the live, you know? We'll do the shape on the live. Hello, Melissa Eagles. Now, that's a cool name too. Hey, love, watching and waiting with excitement from Ontario, Canada. Welcome in, Melissa Eagles. I hope Eagles is your second name, because I like that name. And if it isn't, just legally change it quickly and say it is, you know? Legally change it quickly and say it is. Oh, I've got a burp. Hang on. Oh, God, there it is. There it is. That was a hiccup. I felt the hiccup coming. When I hiccup, I burp. What's the first thing you're going to build in the new update? I don't know. It really depends. I'll tell you what, Grace. It's just going to completely depend on the... It's going to completely depend on... It's coming. It's going to completely... It's coming. It's going to completely depend on the skin set. Whatever skin/tile set we're getting, if we are getting that, and I think we are. I mean, they confirmed it, but we don't know if it's skins or a new tile set. I don't really understand. So we're going to find out as soon as the game releases. But as soon as it does, I will be, we'll test that out, and then we can kind of decide on live stream together today. We're doing this today. We're deciding what Lance will be building for his first ever build. Probably like some sort of Lost Colony, starter house, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. What I do find interesting is they've done the, they've got two kind of factions, haven't they, in Lost Colony? They've got the evil side and they've got like the light side, right? The evil side is the structure skins we're getting, but there's no structure skin set for the light side, and I would have liked to have seen a structure skin set for the light side as well. If you're going to do one and you've got two factions, it just feels right to do two. So that feels like maybe they should have done that. I don't know. And they could have done like an oriental kind of themed tile set for that. That would have been cool. Hello, I love your builds. So many quarter walls. Hello, I am Go. I remember you from commenting about quarter walls in one of my videos. I do use a lot of quarterballs. Crankle My Ankles says 8 p.m. EST, right? Yes, 8 p.m. EST. Do we have 3 hours or... Yeah, we have about 2 hours and a half now, unless we get told otherwise. Lance, do you think my PS5 is going to crash like it did for... I think absolutely it will crash, yeah. I do. I think it will. Lance is going to the dark side. You're absolutely right. I will be going to the dark side. I've already got my suit of armor on. In fact, look at my nails. You see my nails? You see my beautiful nails? You see those nails? They're red right now. I would like pink nails, personally. Personally, I want pink nails. And I want them not just to be pink. I want them to be bright pink. Not just pink. I want them bright pink. Thank you. That's better. Now we're cooking. Let's have a look at our nails. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It wouldn't let me move. There we go. Oh, yeah, look at those bad boys. You like what I'm putting down? Now, that's my kind of look. That's my kind of look, that is. Beautiful. Beautiful. 2 hours, 42 minutes. Lance, winter is coming. Winter is coming. Isn't there new creatures in the update? Sorry, I'm out of the loop. Yes, there are going to be loads of new creatures in the update. We're getting quite a few. Some of them we've already got, though. Some of them we've already got. We're going to get the dragon. That's buzzing about this dragon. The dragon looks absolutely sickening. It looks sick, and I'm excited. It looks sick, and I'm excited. So we're going to get that. We're going to get some other stuff. We're getting a lot of things. We're getting a lot of things. I mean, we're getting some sort of gigabats. We're getting some sort of gigabat. We're getting the NPCs, which are tameable, technically, in a way. They're tameable. I'm most excited about the NPCs, honestly. I'm going to probably do a playthrough of this next year. I think we'll be doing a playthrough of Lost Colony next year. I think it's going to happen. Obviously, I'm going to try and get all my guides and tutorials out of the way first. And then we'll go into that. Hello, Helma Bak Rasmussen. Helma Bak Rasmussen. I hope I said your name right. I probably butchered it. Hello, Katani's in the chat. Katani's in the chat. Carl Steve says, I'm excited to hear they have dragons. I used to collect them years ago. Hell yeah. I'm excited for the dragon and the soul win and May win. Yes. And don't forget our Vel. Yes, the Vel wins will be able to transform into these doggos, these giant doggos. Excited for that. I'm excited for that. So we'll see what happens there when they come. We'll be testing out all these new creatures today. Obviously, when Lost Colony drops, everyone, Lance will be doing a map tour. We'll be going around. We'll be having a look at the new creatures, the new structure skins. There will probably be some spoilers, but I won't do any story content spoilers today. Like, I won't go through any of the story. We won't try and, just see all the cutscenes or anything like that. I don't want to spoil any of that for you guys, but we will be looking at the map. Just an overview of the map, an overview of the creatures without looking at the taming too hard. We'll go into some of the taming, but we won't be trying to work it out from scratch. We'll be looking at the creatures. We'll be, what else will we do? Look at the structure skins. We'll test out the new structure skins. Just place down some stuff and check out all of the structure skins. Every single piece we'll go through. That's the main thing that I'm excited for personally. But we'll save that until after we've looked through the map. There's going to be so much stuff. I'm going to be looking at the NPC characters. Maybe we'll try and raid a base or something. I don't know. There's so much to do. There's so much to do, so much to see. So much to do, so much to see. I'm just excited we got a new story map, not just a regular DLC. Yes, I'm excited we got a story map. And we've got a full-on voice acting and full-on, these new animations within the game. I'm excited for that. Using MetaHuman. It looks pretty good. Honestly, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Okay. From here, I intend to go up, up, up. We're golden. Pretty good here. Bit tired, preparing for work tomorrow morning, but good nonetheless. Where are you from again, Shadowbloods? Sorry, Shadowblood. I completely forget. You tell me all... People tell me where they're from all the time, and I forget within maybe like 20 seconds. Like, y'all just all told me where you're from. You expect me to remember that now? No, it's gone. Even for people who've been on the channel for like years. Even people who've been here for like 2 years. I will never remember. No, it's not out yet, my GoPro horse. You gotta wait 3 hours, mate. I tested the mod on Ragnarok, spawned on the beach where the unicorn does, then NPC man spawned at Viking Bay. They chased me everywhere. Wow. Maybe they just fancied you. 2 hours, 38 minutes, unless delayed. Is the answer we're looking for. Now, one thing I pray. Oh, Lord Jesus, I pray that they give us a steep roof. That's the only wish I have, truly. I'd actually be fine if they didn't even give us the structure skin sets, you know. I don't need a structure skin set. I want steep roofs. It's time my cape's on over the wall. I just want it. Please, Wildcard, please. Is anyone from Wildcard watching right now? Please can someone just put me out of my misery and say, yes, Lance, there might be something to do with the structures today. That's not just skin related. Where's GG Fizz when you need him? He's disappeared. I hope he's all right. I'm sure he's just been super busy working at Wildcard. You don't need to remember where I'm from. It's in my name. Swedish. Are you from... I'm trying to think. Swedish. I think you're from Jamaica. I can't be certain, though. 8 p.m. California time. I thought it was East Coast. It's PT. Wherever PT is. Pacific time. Okay, right. We're going to continue this. So, it's still ugly, and that's okay. We're still on the ugly territory. We're still in the ugly territory, and that's okay. You know, I could go and get... Hamish Mackenzie, Japan. Japan, question mark? Are you from... She's from Japan? I think maybe Japan, actually. It would be funny to watch Lance build while NPCs chase him around if he's... God. I think what I'm most looking forward to is my NPCs going off to collect wood for me. I think that's exciting. That's the one reason why I'm definitely going to do a single player playthrough of the game. I want steep roofs. Have I got any steep? Steep anything? Steep. Oh, ASR. Not ASR. We've got clingers, haven't we? We have got clingers. We do have clingers available to us, which I think would give us it, but we obviously don't. We don't have stone, do we? Okay. There it is. That's what I want, guys. I'd love that right now. Imagine this right now. Imagine this, right? Imagine that. However, well, there's an issue, isn't there? And if they give us this, they best give us quarter variants too. Otherwise, Lance won't be happy. Anyway, we don't have that right now, so I'm going to have to think outside the box. We're going to have to go sloped stone. If we get that, though, oh my god, Lance, let me tell you, if we get some steep roofs, Lance is going to cook, and you all can praise me as your new building savior, and everything's going to be good. I've needed crystal for my base for months. If they can transfer off the map, I'll be sending a team to Ab and its team to extinction. Yeah, can you imagine you can take the NPCs off the map with you? You know, funny enough, I don't think that's going to be a thing. However, you know, maybe it will, and we'll be surprised. Maybe it will. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there. I'm just looking. In my head, this went up nice and tall, and we're going to do this on every side. Let's just do it, and we'll just judge after that. We'll judge after that. Okay, interesting. So this one actually is going to connect. This one will connect like that. And then these ones won't. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll make it work. Listen, Lance will make it work. Lance will make it right. Cry humans like... Yeah, are we going to be able to cry the humans? That would be insane. I doubt it. I doubt it, but I mean, you never know. You never know. I mean, are they humans? That's my big question. Are the NPCs human? Or do they used to be human, you know? Did they used to be human? Right, what's the ban word? I won't say it, but I've already said it twice. I've already said it twice today. And you're not going to block me. No, we're not going to ban Lance from his own stream. I can listen, I can say it, but can you guys say it? No, you get banned. You get banned. I'm joking. I can't wait for the water tames. Water stuff is my favorite. Are we getting any new water tames? I wonder what kind of like oceans we're gonna get. Are we gonna get any oceans on this map? Are we gonna get... What on earth are we gonna get? Also, like, I did see the leaked trailer, right? And I did wonder, like, how the dragon was moving. Like, I really can't wait to see how the dragon flies, because I didn't really get a clear view of how that dragon was flying in that leaked trailer. I'd like to see that. Red Raven, Kia, Crimson. So I just puked in my mouth. I just puked in my mouth. They all just mentioned ASR. I just feel sick. I feel sick to my stomach. They're all going, that's a lifetime ban. Well, it was nice knowing them. It's a lifetime ban. They, you know, they had a good run on the server, on the community server that I run. They had a good run. It's time for them to go now, I'm afraid. That's it. It was nice knowing them, but they're gone. I'd like Frozen Oceans. Frozen Oceans would be cool. I bet the human NPCs will work just like how the mod works. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I hope... I don't know what I hope, but I hope for something. I hope that they work, full stop. My hopes is that they just work. I mean, that's my hopes. You know you love us. You know, it's debatable. It changes day by day, you know? Some days, maybe. Some days, not so much. Guys, what time is it? I just took a nap. Well, if you're in the UK, it's 1:30 a.m. If you're in Sweden, it's it's not at 2 o'clock. It's 2:30 a.m. if you're in Sweden. If you're in some parts of America, it's 7:30. If you're in other parts of America, it's 8:30. I'm going to sneeze again. I'm in California. I get it at great time. Just wish what time was now. You're lucky that you're getting it at such a lovely time for you, you know? Look at me risking my own sleep deprivation. I'm getting sleep deprivation right now just from doing this. But it's okay. We're going to be productive together. We're going to be productive. Thank you for the bless yous, guys. Thank you, Marla, for the bless you. You'd be bored without us. Little do you know, I entertain myself all the time. I could sit here and do this and talk to the screen, and I'd find myself entertaining. Easily. No, I need you guys. Don't go. I need you. I need you. Don't leave me. If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. My dignity. Please don't go. Please don't go. 66 likes. I just seen that we got 66 likes. And I just realized how poor of an excuse that is. We got 66 likes. You're all watching me build. 66 likes. There's 200 people watching. We need at least 100 likes, guys. That is very, very poor. Come on. Let's get it to 100. And then Lance won't ban every single one of you, huh? Oh, baby, please don't go. Okay. Let's go down here. You need to earn it. No, you need to earn it. I'll earn it. I'll dance. I'll do a black backflip. Wah! You see that? I'll do a backflip. Do a backflip. Has it downloaded yet? No, not yet. Not yet, Kiwi. Are you from New Zealand, Insane Kiwi? Welcome in from Middle Earth. We got someone from Middle Earth here. Chicago. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Could have said it myself, better myself. 92, holy Moses, we went up quick. We're nearly at 100. We're nearly at 100, well done. You know, I don't really care about the likes, but I do, you know, because apparently it helps. Apparently, likes on the live stream help the stream a ton. So if you could do that one small thing, it's a great way to support this live stream right now. This is Mario Sunshine. We're doing 2 games at once. I have to say, from the leaks, etc., I'm very, very excited about this world builder. I was actually considering in the future, you know, getting into doing maps, you know, trying to do something map related on the channel. Like, well, just building my own map. I would have loved to have done that. I think I'd do an incredible job, if I'm being honest. I think I would. But they're bringing out something called World Builder, where every single one of us is going to be able to build our own in-game maps, which is kind of insane, right? Like, what is this going to look like? I'm really curious about this. I'm so curious about this. That's one thing I'm most excited about. That's the one thing I'm the most excited about. I've been at war with YouTube chat algorithm. Forgot to like. World creator, yeah. World creator. It sounds awesome. I reckon that the old ASE create your own. I reckon that's the old ASE create your own land. The only thing that worries me about that is it's going to be unusable for console players. Well, I mean, they say it's going to be for all platforms, right? So console players will be able to use it. And I guess you're saying about using controller. It's going to be hard using controller. I'm sure they'll make it as user-friendly as they can. I mean, I remember the old days of Halo Forge. Remember Halo Forge? I did all of that on a controller. So if they can make a user interface similar to that, I mean, something that's going to work, then maybe it will work. Okay, so we got this section. From here, my plan is, in my beautiful brain, is to have... I don't know. I don't know what I want. I want to... Tell you what, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I don't know what I want, what I really, really want. I really, really, really want a zig-a-zig. Well, I'll tell you what I want to do. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to actually bring the wall, these back in. I'm going back in, right? I'm going back in. We're going in. And then from here, I'm going to do a roof. Is that insane? Maybe. I don't know if it's going to look good. I don't know if it's going to look bad. All I know is it's going to add some depth and maybe it'll look good at the end. So who knows? Let's just do it. Good luck trying to get yourself to sleep, Kia. I know it's really late over where you are in the world. I forget. Is Germany? Berlin? Belgium? Belgium. It's Belgium. I remember. Right. Okay, so from here, this is where I think I might try and do our roof. Now, sadly, the roof, I'd love to do a steep roof. And you know, I can do a steep roof. Screw it. I'm going to do it. I don't care. Let's pretend that we are getting a steep roof. Okay, let's just pretend we are getting a steep roof. Why not? Let's say to ourselves, steep roof is happening in Lost Colony. Probably not. Probably not. And I'm super pissed if it won't be. No, I won't be super pissed if it won't be. Let's just see. This is the vision. The vision is this would be steep. Oh, man. I feel like I'm doing this and then it won't be a steep variant. And then we'll have to, you know. You know, I'll just do normal roof. This will look way better. Let's do a normal roof first, and then we'll swap it out if it looks absolute trash. I need to see what this is gonna look like realistically. We need to see what this. Oh man, it's so flat. It's so flat. Let me get the triangle version. Triangle roof. So flat, I'm gonna die. So flat is gonna kill me. How do I do the roof? I actually think I do it like this. So this is one way to make it slightly taller than it would be, is to do squares where there's triangles, triangles where there's squares, and then a triangle, square, triangle, triangle, square. Good morning. Good morning, Nana. I was trying to think. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu, Nana. Hope you're doing well. I'm assuming you're. Listen, I'm assuming you're Japanese. I could be wrong, but last time you were on the live stream, I got Google Translate out and said something in Japanese about a toilet. I hope that I'm right and you are Japanese. Oh, that is not the look I'm going for at all. No. Okay, let's pretend we're getting steep roofs. For the sake of science, we'll have a look. Dominic, Doinks, has it dropped yet? No, not yet. How long have we got, Doinks? We got about 2 hours and 20 minutes. No, yes, 2 hours, 20 minutes-ish. 2 hours, 20 minutes. If we have any other Japanese in the chat, just so you know, I've made a Japanese channel for all of you. A special channel for all of you. Especially for you. Right, okay, we're going to do this. I'll paint these black afterwards. I'm hoping we can paint this. You're welcome, Doinks, you're welcome. Also, if anyone's new here, I know that when you're doing these party streams, I call it a party stream, a launch party stream, we often get a load of viewers that aren't familiar with the channel. So if you're not familiar with the channel, hello, I'm Lols at Lance, your new favourite creator that you've ever seen in your life. And also, I do builds on ARK. I build on ARK. This build right now is ugly as hell, so don't judge me from this build. Just check out the channel and you'll see all the incredible builds that I've got tutorials for, just for you guys. So if that interests you, go ahead and check me out and subscribe. Definitely subscribe. You know what? You should subscribe before anything else. Sounds like a cult. It really is a cult here. Welcome to the cult of Lance. Here, I get you to join my malicious building cult of survivors and players and builders. Right. Let's continue. I'd call it more of a religion. I think it looks good so far. I think it looks awful so far, but I'm glad that you like it so far. Zach Bean, appreciate the compliment. Zach Bean. Your cliff top base build is beautiful. I just made it on Val. Let's go, Rix Lee. I'm so chuffed about that. You saying that has just made me realise, man, it's just made me realise that I should have posted on TikTok that I'm live and I didn't. Let me quickly do that on TikTok. TikTok, it's a very quick thing to do. I'll go post, photo, next, and then I just need to do live now. You can look at my face while I do this. Oh, little snowflake on my eye. Snowflake on my eye. Would you like some pie? Then I do a sigh. I'm awful at rhyming. Have you noticed? I'm actually really bad at rhyming stuff together on the spot, but I try. I'm going to do a little red dot and go live now. Live, and then do live. Oh my god, I cocked up. Come on, Lance, you can do this. You can do this. Don't let the people down. Red. You gotta add, listen. Oh, I cocked up again. It's gone. Why is it so hard? I'm just gonna do live now on YouTube. Lols. Well and truly, I should just go live on TikTok, but I tried it once and I found it to be a pain. And people started giving me all these things I didn't understand. I started getting these roses. I didn't understand what the roses were, and it scared me. And I've never gone back since. And I was just eternally scared, you know? Eternally scared. What is going on? Man, this is so difficult. Why is it so difficult? Why is it so difficult? I just want to do... Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, please. Oh, you know what? Discard. Start again. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Okay, we'll do this. This. Aha. Okay, this is better. I've got it now. I've got it now. Don't panic, everyone. Live now. Live now. Roses are followers. Is that what it is? Live now. On YouTube. Thank you for the sub, Genos. Genos, welcome on in. On YouTube. Lols at Lance. And do your little red dot. Got it. Smashed it. Add to the story. Done. Done. It's done. Calm down, everyone. It's done. Calm down. It's done. You don't need to keep worrying about it. It's done. I feel gutted. Lost my veil just in time for the map release. Oh, man. But you can't transfer them, though, can you? You can't transfer them from what I recall. Now, because we've done a steep roof here, we better as well... Oh, no, actually... Well... Well, it's... Okay. Well, it's... The thing is... Okay. Does the rustic build mod have stone? Or is it all wood? We do have some walls in rock. However, they're different coloured. But I can probably paint them to be the right colour, maybe? Oh no. Is there no steep variant of this? Slopes. Rust, get the guy who built this on the phone. Get the guy who built this on the phone now. We need to have a word. This isn't on. Who do they think they are? Pillar? Rustic wall? I guess it doesn't exist. Well, does it only exist in woods? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Lance loves everyone except ASR. Yes, I do. I'll give you a dime if you rhyme on time. Well, whoa. Hold the phone. Have we got a poet in the chat and we didn't know it? Have we got a poet in the chat? You know, guys, this is hard. I think we're going to have to go vanilla because we're trying to mix two materials here that aren't going to mix right now. And it's hurting the fabric of my being. Well and truly, it's hurting the fabric of my being. Let me get the quarter stairs. Quarter babies. Quarter babies. Get your bum up the tree for me. I'm gonna slip a present under the tree. Santa baby. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Dude, that woman was pretty horny for Santa, wasn't she? Excuse me for saying that, but she was. And I don't know how I feel about that. You know, he's a married man. Number one, he's a married man. He's got Mrs. Claus. We all know this. He's got Mrs. Claus, and she's there lusting over Santa, trying to get him to give in to temptation. Trying to get him to commit adultery? I don't think so, miss. I don't think so. My Santa doesn't want to commit adultery. Not on my watch. Absolutely not. Who does she think she is? CKF has steep roofs? Yes, it does. I mean, there's quite a few mods that have it. Happy holiday, lols, buddy. Hope everything is great and stays great for you and your family. That's such a lovely message. Thank you so much. I hope the same for you, Stab Bombs Gaming. So do that. Well, how many people am I going to have to get rid of, like, to ban tonight? Huh? We've already had 3. We're adding to the list. It's 4 now. 4 now. That is disgusting. What kind of Mrs. Claus are you thinking of? What kind of Mrs. Claus am I thinking of? It's not Mrs. Claus who's the problem. It's the lady who sings the song. The lady who sings the song. Santa baby, hurry down your chimney for me. Tonight, slip a present under the tree. It's coded, isn't it? She wants to sleep with Santa Claus. Ban us all. Lance is not like ASL. Why is my question? You'll never know the answer. You'll never know. Was it the mum from the song saw... Oh yeah, I saw Mummy kissing Santa Claus. Now, what was that mum doing? Santa gets around. He's not just emptying his sack of presents on Christmas, it turns out. He's I think he should be in jail, quite honestly. God knows how many diseases he's spreading. I bet he's dripping with diseases. Absolutely dripping with them. Who knows? Good day, Sir Lance. How are you doing, good sir? You excited for Lost Colony DLC? What are you looking forward to most? Razmans, thank you so much for the sub. What am I looking forward to most? I'm looking forward to... Wow. Honestly, Axeman, I'm looking forward to many things. There's so much I'm looking forward to. This is the most excited for a DLC of ARKs since it came as ASA to us. This is the most excited I've been for any kind of map launch. So it's just because we don't know what we're going into. That's what's exciting about it. It's exciting when none of us know what to expect. That's the best thing. So what am I excited about? I'm excited about the structure skins. I'm excited about the dragon creature. I'm excited about the new map. I'm excited about the new NPCs. I'm excited about all of it. But probably out of everything, probably the new structure skins, because that's just me, isn't it? That's just me. We got 2 hours to go until we get the release. This is a countdown stream. We got 2 hours to go. We got 2 hours to go. I repeat, 2 hours to go. We've only got 2 hours to save the world. Remember that song by Justin Timberlake and Madonna? Is it Madonna? Is it Justin Timberlake and Madonna? I don't know now. The one where he's like, we've only got 50 minutes to save the world. Time is waiting. Grab boy, grab a girl. He breaks into your house, red, face covered in soot, so he's smoking and driving. If he's red in the face, he's drunk off his arse, and you let him in because he has something for you kids. Yeah. He's an interesting character, is our Santa. Unless it's delayed again, joke. Let's hope. Yeah, let's not tempt fate. Sammy, Kinshites. I hope I've said that right, Sammy. GAV, I will have a massive Thrall army. Me too. I mainly want NPCs to do my work for me, you know, because I'm a lazy person. We've only got 4 minutes to save the world. There you go, Katani knows. Grab a boy, grab a girl. Voiced like a cock and angel I've got. Okay, so this isn't, you know, this is, the idea's there, but the execution isn't. So I tell you what we're gonna do. We're getting rid of all of this. Sadly, you know, steep roofs, we can't guarantee they're coming. And I just have a feeling they're not. Like, it wasn't, like, said. I feel like they would say that. I feel like they would say that. Or maybe they're, like, hiding some stuff on in the notes that they released. But I feel like, why wouldn't they say that? Get me excited. Get me excited. So here's what I am going to do. I am going to do the roof starting from here. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I'll do the roof starting from here, and I'll do it all in vanilla. All in vanilla. Now, the only thing is it does make it harder. It does make it harder. Okay, so we'll do 3 and then triangles. Let's see what we can make happen. Triangles. And how many triangles do we need? 3, and then 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to do this going around. And we're going to hope this looks good at the end. Now, sadly, I hate having to go into other structures, but we're going to structures. Quinton's shop. I like breads. I like bread too, buddy. Martin, Cooked for Sure. Is the DLC out yet? Not yet. Not yet. No, we got a few hours to go. If you just joined the stream, welcome on in. I'm Lols at Lance. We've got a few hours to go. You're welcome to the party. We're currently building, in preparation. Might make a new survivor. You know what I used to do on Unevolved is whenever there was a new map, I never transferred my character. I felt like it was cheating. It just felt wrong. I like to experience it from a day one perspective. I like to create new survivors. And I'd encourage anyone to do the same, honestly. I think it's a fun thing to do. Create a new survivor. Start from scratch on that map. Start from scratch. Why not, eh? Why not? I think it'll be a good old fun time. Well, I gotta go. Gotta work tomorrow morning. Lance and chat. Have a good night, Lance and chat. If it releases, have lots of fun. Thank you so much, Shadowblood, and thank you so much for your super chat today. Appreciate you, and for being a member for 12 months also that you put in the chat today. Absolute leg end. Absolute leg end. So 2 more hours for Lost Colony. Yes, indeed. 2 more hours to go. 2 more hours to go. We haven't got long, and Lance isn't even halfway through this build. Lance isn't even halfway through this build, so we can always start from scratch on a new map. Yes, yes you can. The commentary in our heads made me think of Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2. Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2? Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2? That's what that made you think of? The voice in your head? From what I've read, you either earn their trust or intimidate them into joining your tribe to take control of them. I feel like I don't know what I would do. I feel like if I'm playing it, which I will be, I'll be probably trying to earn their trust. But then that would put me on the side of the bad guys, which I'm also okay with doing. I wonder if there's going to be is there going to be 2 parts to the story? Is there like a light side version and a dark side version? Or is it you just fight the Dark Lord no matter what? I've forgotten his name already. I'm calling him the Dark Lord. He's now Voldemort. Okay, you know what? This roof has legs. This roof has legs. I think this roof works a bit better. It has legs. It has legs. Okay, I'm actually okay with this roof. I wonder if we can make this look even better by blocking off these gaps or adding in some pillars. One or the other. I think pillars will do the job. Pillars is the way forward. When in doubt, pillar out. That's my motto on the channel. It's actually not, but it is now. Our new motto on the channel, when in doubt, pillar out. I think that's, I'll start using that on all the tutorials. I really like you pledge your allegiance to one side or the other through choices. I do like that as well. But I hope that plays into the story in terms of, is there going to be a light side boss and a dark side boss? Or was it just that one guy? I've said before, but there's going to be a team up towards the end of the story. I'm telling you right now, if you compare the teaser from 8 months ago to the new key art, there's a new wall. Rockwell's right outside the fortress. That's awesome. Yeah, you know, I think Rockwell is going to have some sort of part to play in all of this. David Tennant mocking you while you play makes the map 1,000 times better. That would be hilarious. Is that what's going to happen? Is that confirmed? I want that to happen. I want that to happen. Right. Okay. Okay, I'm actually happy with how this tower is looking. This is kind of like the half the vision. Not really. It's not really the vision. If I'm honest, the vision is really steep and it goes up into the sky. But that's okay. We're working with the confines of ARK, and I will, if I'm any kind of a builder, I'll try and make it look good. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start to add in a little bit more detail going around here. So these are going to be all stairs going around here, quarter stairs, and then we'll probably do some pillars in between. Oh god, pardon me. Oh god, pardon me. Hello, Namer. Yes, this is Raz. I'm Raz Clark. Hello, Roger. No, I'm not Raz Clark. I'm not Raz Clark. Do I have a face cam on? No. But Raz Clark probably is streaming right now as well. So why not? You can either go over there or you can have us both open at the same time. There's probably loads of people streaming right now, as this is a very exciting time in the ARK community. It's funny actually. I got a message, not a message. I got a comment on my YouTube, not my YouTube, my TikTok. I got a comment on my TikTok, and they thought I was Raz. There's a few people who think I'm Raz at the moment. It's hilarious. I need to message him and tell him that happened a few times. No, your channel is fine. Would you consider uploading your building schematics to the mod shop? What's the mod shop? What is the mod shop? Lance face reveal question mark? You know, I said, I did say a while ago that if I ever find myself in the position that I get 100,000 subscribers, which, you know, probably a long ways away. This is why I've said it. Then this is why I've said it, because I know it's, oh, he's not streaming right now? What's he doing? Oh, he will be. He will be. I mean, it's quite early. He should be. You know, before I streamed, I would be watching Raz do his, you know, tame, work out everything. So he'll be on. He'll be on later. I'm sure. But I'm sure there's going to be quite a few streamers tonight. Here we go. Love Raz. Let's give some love for the Raz of Clark's. Give some love for him. DLC map. Is the Lost Colony map? Is this the Lost Colony map? No, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. You should play into it with a pink throw. Maybe I should. Hey, maybe every time someone comes in and asks, I'll put on a little afro and say I am. We don't even have the same voice. We don't have the same voice. But I guess to some people we might do, which is quite funny. I find it very funny. He's got like a Birmingham accent. Kind of. I mean, he's not like a proper Birmingham accent, but I don't know. Do I have an accent? I guess everyone's got an accent, really, haven't they? Everyone's got an accent. Everyone got an accent. Everyone's got an accent. If Raz and Last fought, Lance would win. 100%. 100%. Put me in a PvP with him. I'll win 9 times out of 10 every time. Easy. 10 times out of 10. I'm raring to go. Throw me in now. I'll do it. I'll win. Easy. Easy win. Easy win. I'm trying to think. Did I even have a PvP with anyone? I mean, those who watch Monarchy will know that the one PvP match I did have against Fire Pumpkin was my death and doom from the start. from literally an hour, like the first 5 minutes, I was just doomed to die. She had like all these Dinosuchus. Is that what they call Dinosuchus? Those crocodiles? I sound more southern. Do I? Are you sure? You sure I sound southern? Well, it's time you knew that I put on this English accent just to make me sound smart. Because I think everyone thinks that English people are smart because of their silly accent. I'm actually from the south of America. Just so you know. I'm actually from the south. You have an accent like Rockwell. Uh-oh. They're on to me. They're on to me. That was the worst southern accent I've ever just attempted to. I felt like it didn't come out properly. It's because I have my 2 a.m. voice on right now. It's 2 a.m. Southern England. Oh, I see. You were saying Southern England. That's embarrassing. Fluffy sheeps. Monarchy server proves otherwise. Shush. Shush. They don't know that. They don't know that. Let the devil out. Dude, that's a line from Marvel Rivals. That's a line from Marvel Rivals, that is. That is a line from Marvel Rivals. Back again in 2 hours. Back again during 2 hours. He is so excited. You're due back. Wait. Okay. The way I read this, Kate Land Griffey, is I read that you're due in 2 hours, like a baby's coming in 2 hours. That's how I read that. That's how I read that. And I was like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? She's like in the hospital ready to give birth. And she's like, okay, well, it's all right, everyone. I've got 2 hours. I'll just watch the live stream whilst we wait for the baby to come. Just got to push this out in a sec. If Lance and I fought a bear, he would win. And then he would... Yes, I would. It's like Rufus knows me. I would 100%. If there was a bear that attacked me, I'd pull a pro wrestling move and it would be gone within a second. And I would win. Yeah, I would totally win. And there's nothing more to say about that. It's just that is what would happen. The bear would be sorry. The bear would have to write a letter of complaint to the police. Who'd try and take me to court for damages. And I would say, no, we're not doing this. He attacked me first. He wanted my honey. And he's not getting it. He's not getting my sweet, sweet honey. It's mine. It's mine. So what's everyone most looking forward to for the Lost Colony DLC today? Obviously, we've got all the details. I'm sure that you guys have seen some videos on it. I'm sure you guys have seen some videos on some of the details. If you haven't, or just read the Steam page, what are we most looking forward to? I've told you guys what I'm most looking forward to, which I can repeat. As an English person, you and Raz definitely sound different, but I can see why others would say, yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, it's like the same way one would think, like, a certain accent from America would sound very similar, you know? Like, everyone who has, like, a Boston accent sounds similar. You could say that. Maybe. To the untrained ear, that might sound very similar to everyone. So I get that in a way. Man, am I glad my headache went away. Would be a shame to have a headache while exploring Arat Prime. Absolutely. Hello, hey, it's Toro. Welcome on in. Is Force Tame? I'm a Force Tamer zombie. Hell yeah. Demodus. Also Challenger it. Demodus, isn't it that the new Giga Demodus thing? Giga Demonicus? I'm looking forward to many things in Lost Colony, and I saw Raz Clark's and Loaded Crisis video on the Lost Colony Steam page update. Yes, I saw Raz's update on that, and I was reading the Steam page at the same time. Reaper Skull, thank you so much for the sub, buddy. Appreciate you. Welcome on in to the Lows at Lance Gan. The bat thing, yes. Are we going to be able to tame the Gigabat? That's the big question. Will we be able to tame the Gigabat? I don't know. Do you know? No, you don't. But we will find out. Desmodus, it's 2 AM, can't spell. That's fine. You don't need to spell. I wouldn't mind having like some sort of rounded window. Is that possible? Is that possible? Now, do we have any skin set that... Does anyone know of any skin set that turns this into a window? Does anyone know a skin set that turns this into a window, but a rounded window? Well, I do know one. Hang on a minute. Let me do this. Let me show you. This is what I was thinking. This is what I was thinking, but actually, let me do a greenhouse glass. The greenhouse glass. Oh, we've got this. I'll do this. Quickly do this. So we're gonna do one. Oh, excuse my French. I swore. God damn it. It's 2 a.m. You can't blame. I try my best to keep things family friendly, and then occasionally a swear pops out. You know, in real life, I swear quite a lot, if I'm honest. Okay. I mean, if you've seen my second channel that I released a little while back, and I've only posted 3 videos on there, but you'll see how much I swear like a trooper, honestly. It's amazing that I can keep it together. It's amazing I can keep it together when I'm doing this. It depends if I'm playing a horror game or not. If I'm playing some sort of horror game, then I cannot not swear, you know? I need to swear. I need to let that energy, the scared energy, go somewhere. Okay, I was thinking these curvy windows. Well, do I swear a lot in real life? Not really, actually. Mainly in horror games, now that I come to think about it. Frontier, and then this. And then this. That's a circular window, but it's too small for what I want. I want like a big circular window. Is that possible? Is that possible? Raptor Boy Blue, does he owe you money? Do I owe the swear box money? Said it can carry a base. It can carry a base? Is it going to be... We can build a base on it? Oh my god. Red Raven says wall and floor has that available. I'll have a look into that. Let's get wall and floor out. Wall and floor coming to the rescue. Andy spat water on me. Oh my goodness. Is Rufus here? Oh, I see. I see what's happening. We've got someone looking for Rufus. Someone looking for Rufus. There's a whole thing going on. Okay, we've got wool and floor. Okay. Do we have a window? Do we have glass? Glass. Small. Triangle light. I mean, I don't know where I'd find this, right? So we'll go room, statues, glass. Oh, glass structures. What's this? Glass structures station. Ah. What is this? What is this? Clear glass. Oh. Hello. Triangle. Rounded. I want a round. Like, how would I make rounded, though? Raw mod, look into that. Might work for you. Wrong table. I can see the future of those poor creatures. It takes... all it takes is one letter and they're doomed. Don't ban me, Lance. I'll cry. But what is ASR? Oh, God. Sorry. Every time someone mentions it, I get like a spot pop up on my face and I lose control. ASR is a mod that... it's like vanilla structures, but it's... it gives you a lot more options. It gives you many more options. It gives you things like a steep roof. It gives you things like a shallow roof, although we have shallow roofs now. It gives you things like steep roofs. It gives you things like diagonal pillars. It gives you things like curved roofs and curved pillars. That's what you can expect if you get ASR. Why does Lance hate it? That's a story for another day. We must not mention it again. We must not mention this again. For it is a cursed thing to talk about here on the channel. It just brings bad luck to the channel, you know? It doesn't. Listen, listen. It's funny because the mod creator came in here once and I was talking about it. And all it is the first server I ever owned. I don't know what to do about these. You know what? I've got a different idea for this. It's fine. I've got a better idea. We'll just do it. We'll do these kind of windows. I've got a better idea. We'll do this. We'll do this instead, and it's going to be great. I'm telling you. You know, if we do that, probably even better. probably even better. You know, I might try to go as high as I can. So up here. Does that look silly, having a big and then... Meh. Bigger than a small? What if it was the same? What if it was the same, exactly the same? Let's try it. So, what do we need? Walls there. It just feels like the windows need to be the same for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. But that is so much bigger. I don't know. I don't know. What's the answer to this conundrum? What is the answer to this conundrum? We're going to have wide windows. What does Lance do? What have we done to the world? So when does it come out? We've got 2 hours to go, roughly. 2 hours. Oh, under 2 hours to go. It gives variation. I heard it wouldn't release until tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. 12 hours? Who did you hear? What's your source? Give us the source. Give us the sauce. And I'm not talking about ketchup. We'll have people coming in and dropping bombshells like that. But what's their source is the question. It's out now. It's out now. No, not out yet. Not out yet. I normally have Discord open on my left-hand screen to see what is going on, you know? But I'm not going to do that until we're closer to 4 a.m. because we've got a little ways to go. We've got a little ways to go yet, so we're okay. We're okay. We're not worried about it. Not the lamb sauce. Evening, pirate mail. Dread pirate. How's it going? How's it going, Dread? Hope you're doing good. Oh, we could do that, and that takes it as high as the other one. That's one way to get it as high as the other one. Do we like that height? Do we like that height? I actually don't. I actually think it's okay going down and up. So we're going to do that. Go down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Okay. Another question is what are we going to do for the windows? Do we have windows? Don't we? Do we? Don't we? Do we? Don't we? I think we do have... No, I'm not sure, actually. That's a good question. I think we're going to experiment with both and work it out from there. This is a cool-looking tower, though. Oh, I'm digging the tower. Look, so far. So far, so good. No faults. Use one of the rounded corners from Klinger's Rustic, and then use regular glass in the same spot as the corner piece will have fully over... Oh, okay. That could work. Hello... Oh, I was about to say hello, Al McLeod. That's not Al McLeod. That's just Rufus saying AE, AE, AE. AE. Sloped wall, says Samuel Whiting. This is a sloped wall, which I'm using now to do these. Leaving it open makes it look like a watchtower. It kind of is. I mean, it's kind of the look I'm going for in a weird way. Kind of, but kind of not, you know? I'm liking this, though. This is so far, it's not too shabby. Not too shabby. There's things that could certainly be better. No denying. Things that could certainly be better. I'm even wondering if we do this and block this off up here. Like, is that necessary? Or do we have it open? I'm not sure. I'll leave it open for now. So my two window designs that I'm thinking of is one of them would just be railings. Just railings. Just railings going up. Like this. That's one idea. I'd also probably, not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna want to do a little bit of an indent on each of these. So let's get our indents in quickly. Get in some beautiful little indents. Smashing it. Beautiful, beautiful, done. And then it's an option between number one, doing railings inside, going on up, so it looks something like that, or we'll do windows. Now, if I do windows, I want greenhouse glass. Greenhouse glass. please, and thank you. And then we'll just place it on inside here and go up to the top. 2 options. In terms of feeling gothic, the railing option probably feels better. We can actually go even more gothic if we use the dungeon skin from Castlecraft and use that as our skin. Now, can we even see that? Barely. Barely, but kind of. Barely, but kind of. Barely, but kind of. What do we prefer in the chat? You have 2 options there. Take your pick. The other option is we could go down the frontier glass route, which would look something like this. Which also is honestly an option. I just feel like maybe it loses its gothic, scary kind of look, and we go towards a different kind of look. I don't know. It's definitely easier if I use glass, though. Definitely easier if we use glass. Dungeon skin on the railing says Rix Lee. The railing says Toro. Looks like it's the railings. You can use the rustic greenhouse walls or rustic glass wall for windows. Flora, the metal glass. What about wood lattice? I mean, I can try out the rustic window stuff. I don't really use this often, so we can try it out. But I think it will look even cuter than menacing. We want menacing. We don't necessarily want cute. Although I do, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Okay, between this glass and the railing, pick between that. I don't hate that glass. It's actually not bad. The rustic greenhouse glass walls give the pattern to the window. It does. There's another window we can use here that I completely forgot about. We can actually use a window that's part of... Let me just get it. Let me just quickly do this. Let's test this out. So... bam. Why is this so high? That should be down. It should be down 1. Okay. Bear with, I've got an idea. We've got some things to try out here. We have some things to try out. So, we'll try out this glass. So this glass is... Well, there's a few things here. We could either do this, right? And then do dungeon skin, which would give us the bars. They give us the bars. But we also have, and I think this is probably going to actually work really well, is if we get our Castlecraft, get the trim, and use that, we'll get this kind of glass, which actually might work for the kind of style we're going for. It actually might go for the kind of style we're going for. So what do we prefer? We've got option A. Here we go. We're going to do a poll right now. I'm going to start a poll. We're going to do option A. Which glass? Option A, which is this one, is going to be the rustic glass. Option B is railings. And then option C is going to be the castle glass. So here we go. So we got this glass, which is option A, rustic glass. Option B is the railing. Option C is this one. So if I just go a bit like this, I'm kind of leaning towards the rustic glass, if I'm honest. I'm kind of leaning towards the rustic glass, personally. But you guys pick A on the left, B in the middle, C on the right. Cat is the bestest, Lance. So, did she get you back on the server, Reds? Did she get you back on the server? So far, I think the rustic is the best from a distance. Lance, you should build this in real life. In real life. Watching from Mexico. Hey! Lovely to have you here, Cherry Pops from Mexico. Appreciate you coming in. Lovely to have people from all over the world here. Makes me very, very happy. Makes me very, very happy. I don't mean to, you know, sway your vote by saying I think I'm leaning that way. It's completely up to you what you vote for, and I'll go with what you say. I'll go with what you say. Yes, finally. Oh, I'm glad that that's... Castle Craftrum also has many render events. That it does. Love from Brazil. Hey, we got Brazil here too. We got loads of people from South America. We got people from South America here. We got Brazil. Hell yeah. Love Brazil. I've actually been there many, many, many years ago. And what a beautiful country. I say, although I got heat stroke. I say castle railing, just my opinion though. Okay, we've got 50% of you. 50% in 1 minute voting for rustic glass. 50%, that's a pretty high percentage. I actually agree. I think that looks the best. And you know why it looks the best? I'll tell you why. There's science here. The reason this looks the best is because we've got a contrasting colour against the grey. We've got grey, right? It's all one big, giant pool of grey. And now we've got a bit of variation with the woods, which actually works quite nicely. That's why that looks good. And I think the pattern works for the build. It does work for the build. So I'll end the vote there. We only run the vote for 2 minutes. And it looks fantastic. I think we'll go with that. Fantastic. I don't know. I just clicked something. Oh dear. First time viewer from Canada. Excited for Lost Colony. Hello, Joey. First time viewer. Welcome on in. If you haven't seen any of my videos before, I'm Lows That Lance, the best YouTuber on the planet. You know, voted 3 times in a row by Forbes magazine as the best YouTuber on the planet. It's true. Don't look it up. It's true. You don't need to fact check that. And I do mainly ARK YouTube. I do lots of ARK. Mainly ARK. I do lots of building. If you check the channel, it's mainly tutorial builds. But I also do surviving and gaming and all kinds of other stuff. And other games too. So occasionally, not often, but occasionally. I will branch out eventually and do some other games. I mean, I did Dune, I did Grounded, and I'll do some other stuff. Yes, I think we made the right choice, ladies and jelly spoons. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. Why not? Eh? Why not? It's free. What you got to lose? It's just a button. And you can always unsubscribe in the future. It's a really easy thing to do. It's one button click, bam. Done it already. Right. I'm gonna go around this. Also, I do wonder tonight if we get some people that, you know, are subscribed to the channel but don't usually get to see live streams, because usually I'm live streaming at, you know, a few hours earlier, quite many hours earlier. Tonight I'm up at 2 AM streaming this. Just FYI. Just FYI. I'm up 2 hours earlier than I should be. 2 hours earlier? That doesn't make sense. See, the lateness is getting to me. The lateness, I knew it would. The lateness has finally got to me. It was going to happen at some point. Alright, I'm going to just fill these in. And fill these in with glass. In places. And there's also a thing to decide with these pillars or skinny pillars. Because we could just do skinny pillars here instead of the thick ones, which I also think is a viable option. I actually think that's a better option than the thick pillars, so I'll probably do that instead. Skinny over thick in this case, not always, but sometimes. Excited to see what builds you come out with when Lost Colony drops. Thank you, Rix. Rixley, can I just call you Rix? Is that an okay nickname for you? I hope so, because that's your new name. And now I've said it, so it shall be. You're now Rix for me. Rixley. Anyone looking forward to getting a mono when Elsie drops? What's a mono? What do you mean when you say mono? Is that an animal, a creature? I'm gonna challenge you. Are you gonna what are you gonna challenge me to? Challenge me. I challenge you to a duel. Mr. Mialola is the best YouTuber. He's better than you, Jake. Uh-oh. Well, did he win Forbes? The big question is, did he win Forbes magazine's best YouTuber of the year? Did he? Did he win? Did he win that? Huh? Huh? No, he's a cool guy. I really like. I think I'm still subbed to him. There's a few ARK YouTubers I used to watch before doing ARK YouTube myself. I used to watch, and I still do watch Raz Clark for news. GG Fizz, a fantastic builder who ended up actually working for Wildcards. He now does all the builds for Wildcards. He's actually working for them. Aaron Longstaff was another builder that I used to watch for tips and tricks when I was doing ASE builds. Back in the day, there was a lot of... It's so complicated on ASE, if you remember. There was a lot of things that needed us to, like, do things differently in order to get, like, a circular shape. You had to do some crazy things because triangles weren't a thing. So there were some crazy things we used to have to do to get things to work how we wanted it to. And I definitely put that onto Fizz and Aaron, who taught me how to do that back in the day. And Mr. Moana. The sea, it goes to me. I used to watch him for the the modded series that he did. He did like some crazy modded stuff. I used to watch that. Make a vote what we talked about. I'm lost. Do you mean Monophyloris or Cryophyloris? Mr. Miyagi? That's the one, Mr. Miyagi. There we go. We got it and nailed it. We got it right. Nailed it. Nailed his name. First time. Nailed it. First time. Easy. I didn't take my coffee today. Neither did I. And it's probably showing. It's probably showing that I haven't taken my coffee. Primal Fear, that was it. I used to watch that. That's exactly what I used to watch. I used to watch the Primal Fear stuff. That's exactly what I used to watch. There was another YouTuber that I watched like half a year ago, where it was like a guy that went into an official server and there was like this group of Russian people. Thank you, Fox Seeker, for the sub. Appreciate you. There was a bunch of people who like went off into, well, he there was a whole group of people that built a wall around the entire map so that starters couldn't get into the map, and it was an official map, and it was like him taking them down, and it was I really enjoyed watching that video. I've forgotten the name of the guy, but he's a big YouTuber wherever he was. He was a big YouTuber. I hadn't heard of him until it like popped up on my homepage one day, and I was like, oh, this is a interesting looking video. Clicked on it, thoroughly enjoyed the video. I thoroughly enjoyed the video, and I couldn't tell you Trafalgar. That rings a bell. That rings a bell. That does ring a bell. We got an hour 30 minutes, says Bob Tootales. Thank you, Bob Tootales. But yeah, no, that was a fun video. I'd watch him again, totally. Taking down the PvP people on this old server or something. Fun. And also there was some stuff. There was some stuff back in the day. Wasn't it like a Snell Games thing where like there was Snell Games employees that were like being weird on a server? Like, does anyone recall this and know the story behind this? I can't remember the details, the ins and outs. It just came into my head. Something about that. Crow, no, that doesn't ring a bell. But those are the only ARK tubers that I've ever watched, really. And now that I'm, creating my own content as well, I don't have any time to watch stuff anymore. I don't have any time to watch stuff anymore. I watch the Raz Clark news because easy way to get my news, so I get my news through him. I occasionally watch I watch the other monarchy, the monarchs. I'm part of the monarchy. I pop into their streams when they're streaming if I'm available and can pop in. I'll go watch their streams. Bunch of amazing people. Love them to death. Hey Lance, you might be worried for me when I say this, but... Hit me. If ARK was real, I'd rather spawn an extinction than the island and want to tame a dreadnought. Well, if ARK was real, where would I want to... Honestly, I'd want to spawn on the island. I think that's where I'd feel the most comfortable. If we were like thrown in like an isekai anime into... If we were just thrown headfirst into a, you know... into ARK in real life, like you're here, you sat there 1 minute, next minute you're thrown into the ARK, right? I think I'd want to be on the island in the starting area. I mean, that's exactly where I want to be. Is there anywhere else? I wouldn't want to be the scorched earth. I'd die immediately. I wouldn't want to be on extinction, although extinction, well, I'm on extinction now. You got that sanctuary area. I mean, I'd probably just live out my days in here. If I was in real life, I'd find a nice cozy area. I'd live out my life in here somewhere. Find a nice water source. I think this is a viable place to live. I think the island, though, would be my place of choice. I feel like I know it inside and out. That video was using guerrilla warfare to take down the biggest tribe. Yes, I kind of recall something like that, yeah. So what are your expectations for Lost Colony? Would it make ARK have one lack players? What do you mean by that? One luck players? But if you live in the sanctuary, you'd run into Rexes. You would. But I mean, if you live in the island, you run into Rexes. If you live anywhere, it's going to be... Well, you wouldn't live... Well, if you're in the starter area, you wouldn't run into Rexes. You run into the Therizinosaur, though. That's scary. Right. Okay, we got the basic shape done. That's the basic shape. And can you believe it's only the basic shape and nothing more? But it is the basic shape that I've done. And let me just fill this in. Okay, so my next thoughts are... Here are my next thoughts. So obviously, I'm thinking Gothic with this build. But we don't have the skins yet to play with them. We don't have the skins yet to play with them. So what am I thinking what we can do next? We've got this big, giant plain section here, and I want to do stuff with it. I don't want it to be a plain Jane section. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to take a drink first, is what I'm thinking. And you know what? I'll rest my voice for like 3 minutes while I take a drink and a pee. And I'll just give you a bit of Wilma. If you don't know who Wilma is... if you're new here, you don't know who Wilma is, brace yourself.
When you were lost, wandering in the wilderness, with nothing but a loincloth and fear, Wilma was there. When you punched a tree and broke your own hand, you thought you were alone, but no, Wilma was there. When a raptor pounced and you accepted your fate, who threw hands and suplexed that oversized turkey? Wilma did. Who carried your loot when you died for the 17th time in a row to a Therizinosaur? Wilma did. Who believed in you when no one else did? Wilma. When you screamed into the void, why me? The void did not answer. But who did? Wilma. She carried you physically and emotionally. She is your protector, your guardian, your hairy banana-fueled champion. Wilma has seen your failures. Wilma has seen your triumphs. Wilma has seen you fall off your own roof 5 times in a row. But Wilma does not judge, but she does remember. Wilma is patient. Wilma is strong. Wilma is the only reason you've made it this far. And now, as you take this short break, Wilma waits. Not because she has to, but because she chooses to. And this time, she chooses you, watching at home right now. Or at work, or wherever you are, I don't really know. Could be in the toilet for all I know. Am I still not here yet? This is awkward. Must be one big turd I'm pushing out right now.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Hello, everyone. All right. Put this headset on properly. There we go. Okay. Okay. Are we good? Music down. I've got the music quite loud. Sorry. Oh, the desktop audio hasn't been on for how long? How long's the desktop audio not been on for? Oopsie daisy. Oh, well. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter. Well, good. Kevin S., thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate you. You know, I was just thinking about this whole debate about where we would want to go. If we had to be thrown into the Ark, and where would we live? If we went to the island, do you know what would kill us all? Troodons. Troodons would murder us immediately. We'll just be like lamb for slaughter. At night, can you imagine? Just a million Troodons coming towards you? No. I don't want that. I don't want that. No, thank you. No, thank you. Sorry about the burping. Yeah, the crocodile down there also. What is this guy doing? Are you alright, buds? What a lovely house. What a lovely mouth you have. Let me look into that deeper. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, we closed it on me. Alright. Tame that Dinosuchus down there. Name him Timmy. You know, I'll name it Shadow Bloods. Shadow Bloods gave us a little super chat today. We'll call it we'll call him Shadow Blood. Come here, bud. Come here. Force tame. Stand still. Stand still. What are you going for? Did I get it? I got it. I got it. Okay, Gigabyte. Terrifying. He can't even go because we don't have weight. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Alright, go up here. We'll call you Shadow Bloods and then we'll move on. Although I do like the name Timmy, but I tamed him just for you. He can't. What is this mesh? What is this mesh? Get up there. Get up there, Crop. Get up there. Get it. Get it. Get it. How do we do the gigabyte like that? Okay. All right. Name. Okay, there we go. And now he will stay here forever. And now he will stay here forever. Right. What I'm thinking with this build is, obviously, it's difficult because what I'd like is to use wood to have a differentiation of different materials used. However, the problem with doing that is Viking slate roof. Let's just see what this looks like. The problem with doing that is it will lose the gothicness. I'm trying to go gothic, right? I don't want too much wood in my gothic. I want stone, 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 stone. So what I'm thinking is maybe instead of just, you know, using the wood, we can use this texture to go a bit darker, potentially. That's what I'm thinking. We can go darker with that. However, I don't think that should be going dark. Now it's just like, where do we go dark? Where do we go light? That's the big ask questions now that we need to ask ourselves. Where does one go light? Where does one go bright? I don't know. I'll be joining lots of server in January. Let's cocking go. If anyone wants to join the Discord link is coming into the description now. Sorry, I've missed quite a bit of the chat, haven't I? Name him Big Chill. Big Chill would have been a good name. Hey, if we tame anything else, we'll call it stuff. Should I buy a dwarf caiman as a pet? What is a caiman? Is that like a crocodile? I don't know. No, you shouldn't. It needs darks for shadow. It needs darks for shadows. It does. Definitely we'll go dark on the roof. And then in terms of the rest, I actually think we go dark here. Okay, you know what? This is, we can do the thing. We can do the thing. We can do the thing that I've been practicing. I'm gonna try and gradient this. Give me my paint. We've been practicing this. This is something I've been practicing that I think I can pull off on a build this scale. Maybe. Let's see. Where's my paint gun? I craft it. Bam. Okay. So what I would do is I would grab the paint gun, which is I've got. Then I do. I know I tried this the other day and it didn't work, did it? A lot of people were there for that, and they witnessed the failure. That was the failure. That was. So you go really dark there, right? And then I'm gonna need more paint guns. Paint gun. Number 2, number 3. And then you need slightly lighter. So that was dark. You go lighter, then lighter, until you get back to where you were, which is about there. Okay. So probably just these 3, to be honest. Good night, Reds. Hope you have a lovely sleep. I just worry, though. It's not really looking how I want it to look, if I'm being honest. I think to do it properly, I need to change it all to quarter walls. I tried this on a really big build. It was absolute gigantual build, but it worked because of the scale of the build. The scale of the build isn't quite as big. Gunmetal, gunmetal. Okay, so we need slate. Okay, we got slate. Something like this. Lol's new cosmetic coupling. Hopefully you will use it for your builds. Yes, the only Aries. I'm aware about the new cosmetics. I'm very, very, very excited for them, actually. Very, 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 very excited. Very excited. Hopefully it all looks fantastic. I mean, this is what we're building right now. We're doing some tests. We're doing some tests right now. We're doing some tests. First test is, can I do a Gothic tower? Second test is, can I do some other stuff? I don't know yet. What yet? I don't know what. I wonder if we did something like this. Guys, question, if we own the Lost Colony Pass, is there anything we need to buy for the new? No, there shouldn't be. If you've bought it, then that should be it, right? If you've got it, then that should be it. I believe. If they try and pull anything else, like, funny, then I won't be happy. I'm just trying to work out what kind of details we can do coming down here now. I definitely will want to have some additional towers around the outside, right? That will happen. However, I'm just looking at this main build right now and trying to decide what can I do to make it more interesting. We don't want to have a flat arse tower all the way up. We're working on how can we improve this. And right now, possibly stairs and pillars. Possibly stairs and pillars is the answer, maybe. But I mean, like, what is that doing for us? Not a lot. Like, what is that doing? I don't even know. What is that doing? What is that doing? As long as you own the base game and buy the DLC, you're all set. For a Gothic build, the Spooky Decor mod. Aussie man, you were talking about this before, I remember. Do you believe that ASE is better than ASA? No. I actually think ASA is better than ASE. I do. I do think that. Okay. When in doubt, look further away and decide what the hell you're doing. See, every part of my body wants to change this to wood, if I'm being honest with you, but I'm trying my best not to. I'm trying my best not to, but can I just say it's going to look really good if we change it to wood? Wood. Can I get a wood? Can I get a wood? Oh, can I get a wood? Can I get a wood? Can I get a wood? Oh. Alright. Get some woods. Make it happen. Get some wood, make it happen. What map are you on again? Don't recognize it. Sorry. So, Angel, this is Extinction right now. We're currently on Extinction. I'm just going to test out something quickly. That's going to go against all gothicness. It's going to get rid of our gothic style a little bit. Actually, no, it doesn't look that much. If it was a darker wood, maybe. If it was a darker wood, then maybe. That's a darker wood. That's a darker wood. Yeah, I feel like... Okay. I feel like if this was all woods, right? It's gonna add that what we desperately need right now is like some variation in the material. And I feel like this might add it, but you know, it's kind of going against what the original idea of this base is. I need this so I can have ideas for big medieval tower I built on Val, where it's just plain on sides. Do us proud. Okay. I will do you proud, sarcastic pig. Your name is the most bizarre name on YouTube, and I love it. Right. Don't actually no, I don't like that either. Ooh. Difficult. Oh man. I guess that's the problem when you've got a build in your head and it's a fuzzy mental image, you know? it's a fuzzy mental image. Okay, we'll just keep it stone then. Okay, which experiments must happen. I feel like I just need the DLC needs to drop now so we can play around these new structure sets now. Now, please. The settler wood from Castlecraft is dark. That is really dark. You're right. You're right. We're just going to go with stone, though. I'm just going to stick with the stone. Stick with the stone. Stick with the stone. There we go. Stone. Stone. That was a wasted experiment, but not wasted because we learned something from it. That I prefer it like this. That's good. Okay. And this is crazy. What is this? What is this? Okay. Idea. It looks good sticking out like that, right? That does look good. Now, how can I make that work down the build? How can I make that work down the build is the big question. Okay, a few things. Okay, brain functioning. Lance not communicating. Brain functioning, though. Barely. Barely functioning. I would like... In my head, this is in my head, but it's not working in game. So in my head, I have a pillar that comes down the middle here, and it continues to go to here, and then it comes back in. Now, probably a railing may be better than what I had planned. Oh, no. This will be better. Not a railing, but this would be better. Get rid of these. I don't want them. I don't want them. Okay. Take me out. Here we go. We could do quarters, and then to bring it back in, a slope. Because I'm a genius. But it needs to go into the wall, you know? Like that. Like that. It was there. Like that. That's what I want, what I really, really want. That's what I want, what I really, really want. Oh, and I've done it here, though. Okay, well... Okay, no, that works. This is what I want. That works. So we're going to do that going all the way around. I'm happy with that. We're going to have to quickly spawn in some soap. Or if we're feeling cheekier, we can just delete these walls. And then, I can... and then just replace them. Easy peasy. Ruben, Spicy, hello. All this night, hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Guys, if you've just come in, don't forget to smash the like button on your way in and on your way out. Both. Just both, in general. Otherwise, you risk losing everything. My servers got turned off an hour with backups. Uh-oh. Any kind of cryo mod, always... Oh, yes. Oh, luckily, well, we've got the Dino Depot right now. I'm hoping that... You make a really good point. I wonder if that's going to break and everyone's going to lose their dinos. I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully not. You just never know with these big updates, do you? You just never know. But there is going to be a cryopods update with this mod. There's something happening with cryopods, isn't there? I remember reading on the Steam page. Something to do with that. So, yes. That's exciting stuff. Do that and that. Nice. Okay, this is one way we're going to add a little bit of something, a little bit of spice. A little bit of spice. So nice. You say it twice. Hello, Candice. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Welcome to the late night stream with Lance. It's late night for me, probably not late night for you, but it's late night for me. We're currently coming up to 3 a.m. We're going all the way into the morning. We've got an hour to go. Officially, we've got 1 hour to go unless they delay it. In which case, pray for my sleep deprivation. What's the inside of the tower look like? Nothing right now. We've not touched the inside yet, Sean. We've literally just been doing the outside. Designing this fun-looking stone tower. Now, if you guys haven't seen, I did do a wood tower. We did a tower build fairly recently. Not too long ago. It was like a few months ago now. I can't remember when, but it was too long ago. It wasn't too long ago. So this may be the new one. Hey, this is looking like it's looking good so far. So stuff is happening. Can we say wildcard delayed LC Lost Colleague to 1 day as it's 19th of December? Well, for America it isn't. It's the 18th for America. So it's the 18th for America. For the UK and other places in Europe, it's the 19th right now. But for most Americans, it's the 18th. So just depends. Just depends where you are. It's almost 10 here in Michigan, so in about an hour to release. Damn. It's getting close to the wire. We've only got 1 hour in our little party. Thanks everyone for being here for this launch party stream. Very exciting stuff. We'll start going through, when we get nearer to the time, we'll start going through all of the new stuff on the Steam page. We'll refresh our brains and what we can expect. And yeah, I think we can start getting excited at that point and then just kind of wait until they give us an update. Until the trailer releases, we'll look at that whilst we download the game. Very exciting. Very exciting. It will cause FPS issue massively, I'm sure of it. You know, there's many things that could go wrong with all games. Oh, your calendar is amazing. Thank you lots. Angel, thank you so much for the super chat. Super chat. Sorry, I've got hiccups as I'm saying this. Thank you so much, Angel, for the super chat. You bought my calendar? Well. Thank you so much. That reminds me, I should have tagged my products into... Let me tag my products. I've got a calendar that, you know, if you need a calendar for 2026 and you live in America, especially if you live in America, because there's an American company that distributes this, then get your ass a calendar. Why not? The Art of Building by me, by Lows at Lance. It's a tasteful calendar. I did a tasteful calendar. A tasteful calendar. So I just pinned it, so it should be somewhere. I don't know where it pins. I don't know what happens when you pin a product, but I pinned it. So if it interests you, then there you go. There you go. I do know that because of the production, like if you're in Europe, it's like stupid shipping cost or something. I didn't realize that when I made the calendar, when I chose this company, but there you go. I got mine in the mail today. It's amazing. Oh, dude, I didn't realize so many of you had bought it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. That's so sweet that everyone's been getting that. Appreciate all of you. Whoa, holy Moses, it's Katani! She enters the chat with 5 gifted memberships. Oh my god, thank you so much for the gifted memberships out to the community, Katani. Aussie Axeman Dave, Hey It's Sorry, 69042, Neo G04, Judy Crow. You've all got gifted memberships from the lovely Katani. Katani, thank you so much for the generosity, and you know what that means. You know what that means. We'll name a dino after Katani. Right this second. We're going to name a dino after Katani. We're going to name one after Katani. Welcome all new members, and thank you for your generosity. Yes, thank you so much. Guys, if you've just got a membership, be sure to join the Discord. You get full access to my community server now for life. Even if you're not a member in the future, you still got access to the community cluster. We are getting Lost Colony 2. We're gonna get Katani a nice. Oh, look at the little puppy, little puppy mammoth. Now that's a cool looking owl. That's what she's getting. Come here, owl. Level 1. Level 1. What is up with this level? Why is the level so shocking? Why is this the worst level of a female level 1 owl? That is insane. And it has a juvenile with it. Wow, that is level 1 owl. I've never seen a level 1 owl before. Alright, Katani, this is... Here you go. It has pink bits on the... You could call this kind of pink. Alright, change name. Katani. Katani. Thank you. Can everyone give Katani a big GG? A big GG. Now it looks like a parrot up there. That's kind of cool. 1 to 6 hours. 1 to 6 hours? 1 to 6 hours, we're saying. Well, 1 hour. I mean, we just got to go with what they said. It's 8 p.m. PST, so PT. Did Lost Colony come out yet? No, we got 1 hour to go. 1 hour to go. Reminds me of a watermelon. Yeah, it looks like that. I think it's because we got the Summer Bash event on this single player world right now. That was because I was doing that build. My ocean build. If you guys haven't seen my ocean build, I highly recommend you go and watch it. It's let me do a little plug for my own video quickly. Let me do a quick little plug. If you haven't seen my ocean builds and you need something, new, it doesn't have to it doesn't have to be on the ocean. It could be in the snow. It could be anywhere. It's a great build. And I'm gonna share it right now. Here it comes. There's a video. Maybe you should watch it at some point. Maybe save it for a rainy day, eh? Better plug. I've got to plug something. I plugged it. There you go, Lance. I plugged myself. All right, I'm gonna stop plugging myself, and we're just gonna. That sounds wrong. What are you plugging yourself with, Lance? I don't know. Don't question it. It's none of your business what I'm plugging myself. It's fine. Don't ask questions. It's all good. It's all good. It's okay. Shut up, Lance. Right. Lost Colony, right? Am I right? It's a game that's coming out. Okay. Looks like it needs some colour. Plants, maybe. You look like you need some colour, Angel. Shut your face. I'm joking. Yes, it will definitely get some. It will definitely get some colour. We need some colour variation, and that it will get. I'm just focusing right now. We'll just focus on the. We'll just focus on the shape and the depth, and then we can start looking at the colours. For sure. I mean, I started looking at the wood and stuff for the differentiation, but I think wood's not gonna be the one. We're trying to go gothic if we can, so I'm staying away from the woods. And we can get like bits of wood, like we're getting bits of wood on the backside of these bits. Not too much, you know, not too much. Lance, stay away from the carrots, no plucking with Well. I mean, I'll plug a snowman with a carrot, right? Plug a snowman. I already built the treehouse, one of my favorite videos. Hey, Dr. Sherry Pops, thank you so much. You know, the treehouse, I said at the time it was my favorite ever build, the treehouse. And is it still my favorite build? I don't know. I think it might be. It's hard to say. I mean, there's been so many builds that I've done now that I don't know what my favorite is anymore. I don't know what my favorite is. 9 PM for you, Joanne Phelps. Oh, you lucky lady. Very lucky. I wish it was 9 PM. I wish it's 3 AM right now for me, just so everyone knows. 3 AM in the morning is an insane time to be awake. 4 AM, Lost Collie comes out or now. Hello, Case Chris. 4 AM it's coming out. 4 AM. What are you doing awake, Chris? Are you waiting for the... Are you in the UK waiting as well? Okay. So that's added some more shape to the top, right? We're happy with that shape. But now comes the fun part. The fun part being... What's the fun part, I hear you ask? Well, the fun part is my favorite build was the live one with the big nuts. Yes, we did. I did a live stream recently. That's going to be a tutorial, so that's why it's unlisted now, because it will be a tutorial soon. It's only 6 PM here in Australia. Whoa. 2 PM for me. Is it 6 PM the next day, Nissan? Are you in the 19th? Are you the 19th or are you the 20th? Or are you the 18th? Like, what's the date for you right now? No plants, not just yet. We're not going to add any plants. I'll do that in a bit, though. That will happen eventually. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some windows on the tower, I think. I think that's what I want to do. I might get some inspiration up. Let me Google Gothic architecture. I mean, it's just going to come up with a load of churches. It's just going to come up with a load of churches, but it will help. Gothic architecture. Gothic architecture. What do we got? Yeah, like churches. Just churches. But spires. Lots of spires. Lots of spires to get inspired. Get inspired with the spires. You know what would be cool if we had a winding staircase that went up the build. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Should we do that? Should we do that? In fact, like this whole thing, let's just get rid of this. I don't know why I was so ambitious with this wall. I was so ambitious with this wall. I don't know why I was so ambitious with this wall, but I was. I was very ambitious. It was a thing. It was going to be a whole castle here. And it still might be. But, castles take a long time to make. If anyone's made a castle before, you'll know. It's a long time. It's a lot of hours doing these builds sometimes. A lot of hours, a lot of time. A lot of effort. Is it worth it? Yes, it is. For you guys, it is. What map is this? I'm currently on Extinction. Lost Colony comes out in exactly 55 minutes time. Will it come out? Will it won't? Will it won't it? Will it won't it? We will be looking at the Steam page in a bit. And reading up on everything that is coming. Hello, Jordan Dixon. Welcome on into the stream. Hope you're doing well, bud. Welcome to the launch party. All right, we're nearly here. Okay, I've done it. Oof, oof. Okay, now the tower looks bigger, right? It looked so fat before. It's because we were like missing half the build. Let's take it all the way down to the ground. I'm gonna, all the way down. All the way down, please. Perfect. It's the tower. The tower build. Dude, this tower's massive. This tower's probably bigger than the last tower I made on ARK. Is it? I don't know, actually. Maybe it isn't. I think it is. It looks it. It certainly looks it. Whether or not it is or not, I'm not sure now. But, Okay, I'll just do the front side. And then my plan is we're going to actually have a staircase that goes winding all the way up this magnificent build. I think that's a crazy idea and I like it. It's a crazy idea. So crazy, I think I just like it. I think I like it. Now, wouldn't it be fun if we could do... Yeah, that's the only thing. Wouldn't it be fun? Wouldn't it be fun if we could wake up? If we could do, if there were like stairs that were triangle stairs and we could somehow like do a triangle piece that like comes up this way like an angled staircase. I'm not sure if that's possible. I'm sure it is. Why has no one made this yet? I don't know. I don't know is the answer. But I'm very much tempted to do this. Whether or not it looks good is another question entirely. Whether or not it looks good at the end, we don't know. The way we're going to find out is we're just going to do it. Oh, it's cute. Yeah, I mean, compared to where we started, and I keep trying to tell everyone at the start, have faith in me. We'll try and make it look good by the end. But I mean, it probably needs a good few more hours working on it. But hopefully Lost Colony comes out in just 50 minutes time and we won't be working on this anymore. We'll be exploring. We'll be seeing everything new and everything that it has to offer. I'm very excited about that. Very excited indeed. There's plenty of stuff that we're going to be checking out. So much new content, so much to do, so much to see. Absolutely buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. They need stair options. They do. They need more stair options. They do. You know what they really need is more quarter options. We need more quarter options. We need more stair options. It's so long since Girthy Tower. It really is. And that's what it's now named. Thank you, Aussie Man. Axeman Dave's just named our tower. It's my Girthy Tower. Not too girthy, though. Okay, I know that it looks a bit dodgy. I don't know if this is giving the effect that I had planned in my head. Truly. I don't know if this is giving the effect I wanted. We're gonna roll with it. You know, I do these things and then I will change my mind later and just delete it. Delete parts that I don't want. May I ask why you're putting stairs on the outside? Because shut your face, Angel. That's why. I'm joking. Yeah, no. It's because I want to live in danger. I want to walk on the outside. I don't know. Be different. Be different. Have the stairs on the outside rather than the inside. The inside can be utilized more, maybe. I'm thinking practically. That's an issue, isn't it? That's an issue. That's an issue. That's an issue, isn't it? That is an issue. I've got solutions, though. It's fine. We're just going to keep going. Love you anyway, Lance. Love you, even though you're telling me to shut my face. Still love you. Uh-oh. Anyone would Ricks. Anyone would Ricks. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? I'm going to stop it there. It's going to go that high. That's how high we're going to go. Okay, so this is ugly. So this is ugly. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is try and make it look not ugly now. So how are we going to make it look not ugly? Well, the first way I'm going to try to make this look not ugly is I'm going to make it look supported, right? Which might involve stairs, quarter stairs to be exact. Now, we're going to have to do this, which is annoying. We're going to have to get quarter wall in there, and then from that quarter wall, we can put in some stairs. Okay. That you can't really even notice that. I don't even see it. We're also going to do railings going all the way around. Will that look good? Maybe. I mean, it kind of looks like it's got a sash on. It looks like it's a human being with a sash right now. The spike walls, I mean, we can walk around it. That's an option. It's an option to walk around. do that, do that. Okay. The other option is I make the support more obvious. I can make the support more obvious by doing the quarter walls coming from the outside of this ceiling, the triangle ceilings. That's another way we can do it. I'm not going to do this side. I'm just going to focus on this side. So I do these bits here as well. Just because you can see them. Bam. Bam. Bam-a-lam. Damn. Okay. And I can still see that. It's annoying. I don't know how you see the detail when you zoom out like that. You don't. You don't see this. You don't see the detail. And that's why I would like to try doing it from here. Can we see this detail? Not really. Yes, kind of, actually. I can kind of see it. Now, this is where maybe, just maybe, Lance decides to do this. Okay. Not my favorite. This. That I can dig with more. That I can drive with. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. So, again... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Delete, delete. Delete, delete. Okay. We're gonna do this and this. I mean, it's something. It's still not, like, amazing. I don't like it. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I don't know what I think. I don't know. Truly, I don't know what I think. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna do this. Feel like this might help. Getting some more detail of the staircase. Are you using ASR structures? Would I ever? Would I ever? Absolutely not. Kaylee Fox Gaming in the chat. Hello, Kaylee. How's it going, lovely? Tad bit darker. Yeah, I think the tad bit darker's work, don't you? ASR's banned. Banned. The ban hammer's out. Here we go. Everyone get the ban hammer out. Get the ban hammer out. What are we doing? Oh dear. Would the Castlecraft skin be of any use? The thing is with Aussie Man, Axeman, Dave, is the Castlecraft skin is such a different hue that it doesn't actually mix well with the normal stone, in my opinion. So I would have to paint every single one. I'd either have to do the whole thing in Castlecraft or go along and paint every single one. It's such a yellow hue, like a grey yellow hue, you know? That it wouldn't necessarily work. Now, if I was doing the whole thing as Castlecraft, then yes, I would totally be all for that. But I'm trying to go, as I've been doing recently, trying to go more vanilla looking, even when it comes to doing cosmetics. So for that reason, I'm using it sparingly, you know? Using it sparingly. ASR took so much storage on my ARK map. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one reason. There's one reason to get rid of that. Now, the story of that, I was telling the story like 2 hours ago, and I never finished it, did I? I never finished the story when someone asked, why don't you like it? The truth is, I don't, you know, it's, look, I get it. It's a good mod. It's a good mod. And we have a running joke on the channel that I hate ASR, and that I'm going to ban any single person that even mentions it, even breathes it, because it will happen. I'll ban you. But the real reason is when I first created a community server, which if you're a member, please feel free to come and join the party. When I first made a community server, we had ASR on the community server, and every time I came onto that community server to build, I was met with, when I opened up my crafting in you know, in creative mode like this, it was just absolutely chucked full. Lines and lines of ASR, ASR, ASR wall, ASR wooden wall, ASR slightly different wooden wall, you know? And it killed me, and I couldn't deal with it. It hurt my brain. My pillars are twisting, and I know it's bothering you. It's bothering me too. But there's no way to untwist these. To my knowledge, I think we're going to have them twisted. Yep, there's no way to untwist those. Yes, there is. I told a lie. There is. How did I get that one to not twist? How did I get that one to not twist, huh? Why is that one not twist? Oh, because of the stairs. Because of the stairs. I think that one's connected to the stair, right? It is. It is indeed. Well, that's interesting. I'm actually going to... Anyway, because I don't like this. I'm actually going to do it with the half ones anyway. So half. This is a very tiny detail at this point. You might not even see this detail from far away. Is it worth it? Probably not. I'm going to try the halves, the skinnies. I think it goes better because it's darker. But what's it actually doing for us? Not a lot. Not a lot, but I do prefer that. I prefer that way more. And also, I will be using a skin here. I'll be using the dungeon skin. I think the dungeon skin will go nicely here for the railings. So we'll go ahead and use that in a bit. I'm confused. What's the issue with ASR? That is giving me... It's too many pieces. And my brain can't handle it. That's what it is. My brain can't handle it. But in truth, listen, I'll say it once and I'll never say it again. In truth, ASR is a good mod, and I'll never say that again. And now we wipe the stream, that from our memory. We wipe that from our memory. And listen, props to the guy who made it, because, you know, we have a running joke. I feel bad. Listen, it's become such a running joke on the channel. I actually feel bad. I feel like the guy who made it is probably like, oh, here he is, Lord at Lance. He's actively campaigning against my mod that I've spent my life working on. My free mod for the community. Listen, it's a joke, but it's based on facts as well. It's based on facts and logic that I experienced in my server. Right. Well, this is what it's looking like right now. Ugly. Ugly. I wonder if this was like this, right? If we had this kind of thing happen again, would that look silly? It's just an experiment. It's just an experiment. We have, just so everyone gets excited, 40 minutes to go officially until we are at the point of delivery. Until we're at the point of delivery. And the delivery is coming in 40 minutes. Unless they say delayed by 4 or 5 hours, and then I'll be sad. But have they announced anything? I don't think they have. I think we're all waiting for the announcement together right now. Dude, look how many penguins are flying around. Look how many penguins. But no, we haven't had any announcement. Surely they would have announced it by now if it's going to be delayed. But sometimes they do wait until the last minute if something goes wrong. If something goes wrong, they may leave it to the last minute. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I do like the half pillars, but I don't like the long pillars. And the half pillars, great success. Short pillars, long pillars, not so much. Santoni Atwell, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome aboard. I hope you enjoy the channel. The channel's to your liking. Hope the channel's to your liking. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Konnichiwa! Ohayo gozaimasu. Hey Lance, I have modded I have a mod idea of giant roly-poly meant for maps like Extinction and might be the decal you're looking for. Might be the decal you're looking for. I hope how good was my accent then? I hope it was good enough. We have a Japanese viewer in. It's happened. I love Japanese viewers. I just love Japan. I love Japan's toilets, guys. For those who didn't know, in October, I went away on a once-in-a-lifetime trip. It was amazing. To Japan. And the best thing in Japan? Toilets and food. Toilets and food. If you combine the two, oh my goodness. Combine the two, you combine the toilets and the food. Combine the toilets and the food, then wow. I'm in for a wild ride. I'll sit on the toilet and I'll eat a katsu curry whilst having my bum washed by a magical toilet. I need to go. I feel like I've been a peasant ever since. I've been a peasant ever since. I need a bidet. A bidet needs to come into my life. Man's a fan of the bum gun. I am a fan of the bum gun. Have you ever used the bum gun? Do you know what it feels like? Do you know how good it is? How clean your bum is afterwards? You don't. No wiping needed. Honestly, it dries your bum too. There's a hairdryer that shoots up hot air into your bum after it's washed it. Honestly, us Europeans, most of us Europeans, and not all of us, we all live like dirty peasants. I'm going to say it. We all live like dirty peasants. We do. We need to be better. We need to be better as a society. It's time we come together and all get bum guns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would I try the mod? What mod are we talking about? Hey, Lance, I have a mod idea of a giant roly-poly meant for maps like Extinction. And would you try it if I ever... I'd try it, yeah. I mean, what do you mean by a roly-poly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's it. Hi again, Lance. How are you doing, mate? Hello, soldier. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're very close now to the launch. I really want to say hello to that Japanese person that came in. It's like it's like I want his attention more than all of you chatting to me. I'm like, I want that guy's attention. Why? Why though? Why? Why? Can I say hello like directly back? I can't. Well, that's it. Only seen them on holidays, never seen one over here. What do you mean by roly-poly? Hello, Jaden Dixon. Welcome on in, Jaden Dixon. How you doing? How are you doing, Jaden? Hope you're having a lovely day. How's everyone? What's the time for everyone right now? We all in good times? And also, where's everyone from today? Bum gun, it's not like a colonoscopy, right? No, absolutely not. American 2, I've never seen them. You've never even seen one. Never even seen one. We need it. I mean, like when you, in many places in Europe, they have like a separate bidet and it's like on the floor and you just get in with your bum and wash it. But no, the toilets in Asia are honestly the most clean, the most hygienic toilets you will ever be in. Oh, we got some people in from Australia. I actually have some Australian family. They live in Melbourne. I've never met them. I have an auntie out there. I've got some cousins. You're in the UK, Joe? Joe J, you're committed to staying up, eh? Committed to staying up. We're at 3:30 a.m. A roly-poly is a little big black thing that rolls up like a pangolin. Oh, I see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We are your family too. Yes, you are, Aiden. You're my family too. I'm from Sydney. Hello, Aiden from Sydney. It'd be funny if you actually are my family. We'll never know. We'll never know. We'll never know. But I do, because I don't use my real name as my thing. Say my aunt lives in Brisbane. Oh, yes, I have my auntie's really old. Actually, she's like in her mid-90s, I believe. Maybe coming up to 100. She's a very old auntie. I have a very old dad. So my dad had me quite late in his life. He had me in his like mid-40s. which is quite late in life, but for someone might consider that quite late in life. So yeah, he was in mid-40s, but he was the youngest child. He was the youngest child out of his brothers and sister, and his sister being the oldest. And his sister, so my dad's like 75, and yeah, his sister is 98 or something. I don't know how old she is, but she's close to 100. I'm pretty sure. 90, maybe 95. Listen, somewhere around that region. Somewhere around that region, but I never got to meet her. She always sends me cards. I've never met her. I've never, you know, there was a time when we all were going to do the trip. It's like it's such an expensive flight to go to Australia, but there was one point we were all going to do the trip, but it just didn't end up happening. And I wanted to do the trip. There was a time I was going to do a trip. You know, I thought maybe I'd do some traveling and try and do a trip. That didn't happen. And then, you know what? My cousins over there, I connected with them on Facebook, and they were sending me all of these photos of the huntsman spiders they had in their house. They were sending me photos of these huntsman spiders they get in their house, and I just thought, absolutely not. I am never, ever going to Australia. If that's what they have in Australia, those giant monster spiders, no. I can't even deal with the little ones. I can't even deal with ones the size of a finger, let alone one the size of your whole body. Holy Moses, absolutely not. So, that made my decision then and there. I don't think I'm going to I'm fine with snakes. Snakes I'm fine with. The spiders? 32 minutes, everyone, incoming. 32 minutes. It really is. My aunt is 60. My parents went up for their honeymoon, but I haven't made the jump yet. Yeah, it's just the flight time, right? 24-hour flight from the UK. That's a big old flight. Is it 24 hours? I'm assuming. I think it is. Right. To be fair, it's not the big ones you have to worry about. Oh, but it is. For me, it is. I can't do big. Oh. Huntsmans are the best. They don't hurt you, and they eat every annoying insect. I like having them around. The only spider that I often let get away with living in my house is one called a harvestman spider. They're the really, really, really skinny spiders that live in the corners, you know? They live in the corners and they just mind their own business. They never come near you. They mind their own business, and then they just disappear after a while. That I'm okay with. They're like okay in my opinion. Some of them, I once saw a monster harvestman spider, and it was like a mutant version of one, and I don't know what it was eating, but it became a mutant, and it scared the crap out of me. I couldn't have it in my house. It had such a big body for a harvestman spider. Usually their bodies are like microscopic. They just got those really long legs. This one was massive. It actually terrified me. I hoovered it. I hoovered it up. I couldn't handle it. This is the thing as well. Like in England, okay, who's Australian in the chat? You need to be involved in this conversation, because in England, right, you get a spider. I just get the hoover out. I just get the hoover, or I get a magazine and I whack it. I whack it once, and it's just a little ball of corpse of a spider. Or you get a hoover and you hoover it up, and that's it. You leave the hoover on for a minute, you're fine. In Australia, the spiders look so freaking big that it feels like you would have blood and guts all over the floor if you tried to whack it, right? You try and whack it with a magazine. First of all, it probably wouldn't die. Second of all, you're going to get blood and guts all over the floor. I believe some people call them daddy long legs, yeah, the harvestmans. But it's not what I call the daddy long legs. And if you tried to hoover it, it wouldn't go in. It's too big. It's too big for a hoover. It's too big for a hoover. So how the hell do you even deal with that, huh? Do you have to put it in a... I saw a video clip that's haunted me forever, which was a man... There was a clip of a man taking a giant tub, and his little daughter was filming, and she's like, "Careful, daddy! Careful, daddy!" And then he's like, he gets the tub up to the ceiling, tries to grab it right? With the tub, and the spider jumps on his head. The little girl screams, he screams, he falls off the ladder. He tries to run away. The tub's like falling like on his foot. It's a disaster. It's a disaster movie. But there you go. We usually just pick them up and put them back outside. Oh my god, you guys are built different. You guys are built different. I wish, listen, I think it's all like from a child's perspective, right? If you have a parent that's scared of a spider, then you're going to be scared of spiders. That's how the fear starts, right? That's usually how the fear starts. And I'm pretty sure my mum was terrified of just about everything spider and mouse and anything, which gave me an innate fear of spiders, I think. We usually just pick them up, and yeah, over there they need buckshot to deal with their spiders. I have used a full can of insecticide on a big spider in the past, but that's my English side, I think. Did it kill it? Now I'll try and put them outside. Ugh, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I'd call the police. I'd own something. I'd own a flamethrower. I don't know what I'd own. I need something. Australia's like scorched earth, literally it is, yeah. I grew up with 4 older sisters, 2 of them are terrified. Can you help me with something? On ARK, I've been trying to delete my saves, but they keep coming back. They just won't delete. How do I fix on PS5? And on a disc? I have no idea. On that front, I have no idea, sadly. Okay, we've got a lot of grey blending into each other here. There's no variation whatsoever. The variation needs to come with the colours, probably. Like, otherwise it just blends into each other, especially when you're far away. We're not going to see the depth. We're not going to see anything. So there's a few things I would like to try eventually. But we're getting so close to Lost Colony. What I'm going to do now is we're going to go through the different updates that have been announced on the Steam page. Let's go. I mean, listen, we've all gone through it already probably, but I want to refresh my mind and start to get excited for Lost Colony. And to get even more excited, let's play the Lost Colony theme. Let's play the Lost Colony theme. Oh yeah. We're getting there. It's happening soon. Okay, let's get ourselves the Steam page up. Bear with me. Bear with me. I've got to get the store. Let's start to get excited. Lost Colony. We are only 25 potential minutes away. 25. How's it already got mixed reviews? How's it already got mixed reviews? What are people saying in the reviews? Okay, we're going to read the reviews as well. All right, let me grab this up. Okay, we got it up. Can I zoom in? Oh, you know what? It might be better. Sorry, you guys can't see anything right now. I'm aware you guys can't see anything. Don't panic, flight mechanic. I'm moving over to a web page so I can zoom in. All right, I can zoom in on this. Fantastic. Okay. Dude, the soundtrack to this, incredible, by the way. Okay, nothing dodgy showing. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. All right, here we go. So, Lost Colony coming out 25 minutes. 25 minutes to go. We have some are these some of these new images? What's that in the background? What's this? What's that? What's that treasure chest thing? Oh no, wait, no, that's okay. I think that's already been part of the game. So we got the Poseidon, obviously just came to the game recently. The building template tool, the new RPG kind of system that's been implemented. The tech bunker, all of these part of the ARK Lost Colony pack. That we've already got some of it in the game right now. Which is insane. But we're going to go down here and start to read all of this again. So Fantastic Tames, we already know about. The dragon chest from the Drakeling, it is, isn't it? So the DLC for the Fantastic... Fantastic Tames was separate, right? Was this separate to Lost Colony? Oh no, Lost Colony and then you get the Fantastic Tames, right? Drakelings, we all know about this. I'm not going to redo some of this stuff. We already know about the Elder Claw. Here we go. All right, let me take a drink. The end of the arcs, the genesis of a new saga. Plunge through the icy heart of darkness as you reunite with old legends, while rekindling hope for the new generation. ARK Lost Colony bridges the gap between Extinction and ARK 2, with the most ambitious narrative experience in the franchise's history. Your journey... Also, why? Why is this like so far to the... Can I not reject? Okay, don't worry about it. I'm not like, why is it all the way on the left and not in the middle, you know? It's just my... it's just my OCD coming in. Your journey returns with you to beginning in Iraq Prime, the site of humanity's final stand. You awaken in the Necrocene, a brutal post-cataclysmic era where the Earth's southern pole has been plunged into eternal night. Buried within the deep snow, the metropolis of the Lost Colony clings to existence beneath energy shields, powered by the radioactive warmth of red element. Survival here is an act of defiance against nature itself. This unnatural heat source keeps the colony alive, only by repelling the reseed protocol, ensuring the Earth remains broken so that the Lost King may rule his corrupt kingdom. So, it sounds like from this, right? It's all going to be a very hazardous environment, very cold, and you're going to be living under these energy shields. And in these energy shields, I imagine it's a much nicer environment. Who knows? That sounds exciting. We're also getting this red element, which is new, right? We don't have red element right now, so that's going to be a new material. Caught between the tyrannical order of the Lost King and the creeping violent corruption of an old enemy, so yeah, Rockrell, you must navigate a world of gothic horror and advanced science, from the jagged craters of the tundra to the bioluminescent canopy of the Twilight Forest, and into the depths of the Lost City itself. Every inch of the map tells a story of survival at any cost. Will you cling to humanity, or will you undergo the turning to become the monster this place demands you to be? So, we got next gen fidelity, powered by Unreal Engine 5, which we already kind of know about, because we already have it, obviously. Delivers ARK Lost Colony delivers a spectacle of light and shadow. Infiltrate the Lost King's stronghold, a majestic gothic fortress designed with dense street layouts and imposing shadow-drenched courtyards, perfect for intense urban combat. This is exciting, right? We're going to have a stronghold we've got to go into, right? Stronghold with dense street layouts. That's exciting. Are there going to be loads of different, like, building-y places, or is it just going to be one giant stronghold in the center of the map or the edge of the map or something? I hope it's at the center of the map. I think that would be cool. Marvel at the Caldera, a massive dormant volcano crater where geothermal vents feed steam into the city below, carve paths through deformable snow that reacts to every footstep and physically falls from trees. Witness the Aurora Borealis ignite the flora of the Twilight Forest and brace against dynamic blizzards that freeze the air around you. So it also sounds like this volcano is probably gonna feed some life, right, into some things like this Twilight Forest. Is this Twilight Forest gonna be snowy? I don't know. And brace, yeah, it might be that the Twilight Forest actually is a forest, because you get these thermal vents from the volcano that's giving it some life. Excited for that. A cinematic saga. We've got the animated sequence by Mappa. Experience explosive action-packed anime cutscenes. Oh my god, are we getting this in-game? That's so cool. The story of Necroscene is told through new mediums. Experience explosive action-packed anime cutscenes created by Japan's acclaimed studio, MAPPA, starring Michelle Yeoh, and legendary warrior as the legendary warrior Mei Yin. Cinematic performance capture, immerse yourself in emotional high-fidelity CGI story sequences brought to life with the Unreal Engine 5 metahuman technology. So my only question with this is, okay, so we're animated sequence and cinematic performance capture. So we got cutscenes that are going to be in anime, and then we're going to have, at the same time, these cinematic performance captured ones in-game. So we're going to get both? Are they going to... That'll be interesting. I'm interested to see how that works with the different styles, you know, next to each other. The neural intrusion, you are not alone in your head. As the infection spreads, the Lost King, voiced by Keith David, will invade your thoughts, taunting your failures and commenting on your actions in real time. I love that. I love everything about that. The Ingram Codex. Unlock fully voiced character conversations by completing Lost Colony milestones. Recover battlefield sigils to trigger JRPG-inspired dialogue. Sequences between Helena, Mei Yin, Diana Alteras, voiced by Kate Sackhoff, and other characters. Living Law. Uncover the dark story of Rat Prime through the fully voiced explorer notes and dossiers, straight from the journals of Darius Anthem, the Lost King, and the mad scientist Sir Edmund Rockwell. Very, very excited about that. All right, now this is where it really gets exciting. This is the bits that I'm interested in. All right, so we've got the World Extremes new biomes. So what biomes we got? We got the Lost King's Dominion, infiltrate a majestic tiered Gothic metropolis that stands as a daunting monument to the Lost King's power, heavily guarded by the Thrall army. This dark Dominion is safe for the docile and obedient, but aggression will generate hostility, drawing the relentless attention to elite patrols. Ooh, the Thrall army is what I'm excited about. This getting like these NPCs, it's just so interesting to me. The Tundra. Navigate the map's perimeter, a desolate Arctic expanse scarred with craters and debris from a large fallen Ark that crashed back to Earth. Ooh. Hang on a minute. Can someone explain to me, because I don't fully understand. So a Rat Prime, are we on the Ark? Are we on Earth? Are we in Earth? Is a Rat Prime Earth? Can someone explain that to me quickly? I should know this, but I don't. I'm actually... Are we going back to... We're on Earth in this story, right? Or is it not Earth? What is a Rat Prime? Is it a different planet? Twilight Forest and Mountains. A fantasy burial nightmare where the bioluminescent flora reacts dynamically to the auroras overhead. As you ascend, the forest thins into craggy peaks and knife-edged rocky spars. Okay, so everyone's saying it's a city on Earth. Okay, we're on Earth. Okay, I just needed to confirm that. Oh, Extinction's on Earth as well. Dude, how did I not know Extinction's on Earth? How am I an art creator? How am I an art creator? How am I an art creator? Okay. Dude, how did I not know Extinction was on Earth? That makes sense to me now. Okay, here we go. So we got the journey. Okay, so this is the volcano, the caldera. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. This dramatic sunken pit is the city's power core, where superheated water channels geothermal energy upward, feeding the Gothic metropolis with radiant heat. At its center looms a colossal megalithic ring, a sacred ritual site consecrated by the Lost King. I wonder if we're going to get like any greenery on this map. I do think we're probably going to be lacking a lot of greenery, unless hot springs scattered across the map. These hot pockets of geothermal activity provide ample water and resources. They offer a vital warm respite for players attempting to recover from the brutal wind chill of the Necroscene. I wonder if we'll get any, like, you know, trees, grass, greenery around the hot springs. And where will we get the trees and stuff? Like, there will be trees, but they'll just be snowed on. That's the only difference. But I would like to see some areas of like oases kind of thing. It sounds like we might do with the hot springs. Aberrant crash sites. Venture into hazardous toxic sludge environments where debris from the crash aberrant arc has corrupted the landscape, twisting flora and fauna into radioactive nightmares, and avoid the bubbling pools of corrupted liquid Edmundium. I said it. All right, so we got all of these new creatures coming. These are all the new creatures coming to this DLC, and there are plenty. So we've got the Velwinds that we know of. They're your loyal companions. But now we can transform them into these new things. So we've got the Soulwind. Witness the miraculous transformation as your Velwind consumes Volpite, ascending to become the majestic Soulwind. Dude, it's like a Pokemon evolution. Acting as a mobile sanctuary, it defies the cold while carrying you across glacial terrain and scaling sheer ice cliffs. So basically, these are completely necessary to get around the map. This is your main tame you're going to be using to get around the map. Its enhanced healing factor revitalizes both Mount and Master in the Wastes. Very exciting. I'm expecting some sort of delay post from Dolly soon saying it's a chonky one. And I'm hoping not. We've got 10 minutes to go. Melwyn, so this is the one born from corruption. It doesn't really say, because it doesn't say, this one says consume Volpite, but this one doesn't say anything, right? The Melwyn is the embodiment of malice existing solely for threat elimination. Its very presence is a curse. It uses teleabsorptive abilities to slow regenerative processes, induce sluggishness, and weaken its prey. Unlike the benevolent cousin, the Melwyn cannot climb or forge ice bridges. Instead, it slides across the frozen wastes, vanishing and striking from afar with potent teleportation. Okay, so you can teleport with this one, and it seems like more of an attack variant. This one probably not as strong as this variant. Potentially, I'm not sure. Poseidon, we know about the Poseidon. We can skip past that one. Unless it says anything different. Doesn't seem it. Galoon. Okay, this one's interesting. Let me take a drink. Nicartis. Lost Collie is close. You will love it. Nicartis, do you know what's in it? Nicartis. Okay, there's one question I have for you, Nicartis. One question, if you know anything, any inside information, Nicartis. I just want to know. We're getting a skin pack, obviously, but are we getting different structures? Like, are we getting maybe like just some few additional structures? Do you know what I mean? Like additional quarter pieces, maybe? Anything like that? Do we know? Does anyone know? Do we know? Maybe. Buzzing, but welcome into the chat, Nicartis. In the chat, everyone. Maybe, but won't share. Haha. Okay. That's all I need to know. A maybe, a maybe is good. I'll take a maybe. I mean, we're going to find out in like 15 minutes. All right, Gloon. A fever dream made manifest by the mad scientist Edmund Rockwell. This floating grotesque is a gift that carries a terrible curse. The glue manipulates the spectrum with terrifying precision. It can warp light to vanish into thin air or contract its bulbous ocular sacs to unleash searing laser beams. A master of trickery, wriggling its glowing pupils to mesmerizing the weak-minded. But beware its spite. A single glob of its bilious spit will drive nearby aberration and creatures into an uncomfortable, bloodthirsty frenzy. Interesting. This seems like just such a interesting, kind of similar to the Noglin, but also different in many ways as well. I just can't wait to tame that and see and how do you tame it as well? That's another question. How do you tame these things? Desmodus. The Master of Night returns. The terrifying vampire bat thrives in the eternal darkness of the Necroscene. Use its echolocation to hunt prey across pitch black skies, latch onto covenant walls to ambush enemies from the shadows, and craft the potent Sagurine elixir to enthrall even the most stubborn beasts. Now, I've never played with this modus. I've never tamed one. I don't know what it is. I've never actually seen it in ASE, if it was on SE. So this is all new to me. I don't know what it even means about this elixir. So exciting stuff. Cryolophosaurus. Cryolophosaurus. Anatomy meets artillery. This predator turns the element into ammunition, slurping up snow and water to fuel its biological cannon. Launch a volley of narcotic sludge to sedate heavy targets, or exhale a freezing mist that coats your allies in protective ice. In the heat of the hunt, the predator kicks into overdrive, igniting a hypermetallic trance that grants it terrifying speed and turns its jaws into instruments of bone-chilling destruction. Have we seen an image for this? Like, does an image for this exist? Do we know what this looks like? Interesting. Okay. Well, that's what it looks like. Potentially. Did it used to be a thing? Sorry, comment please, answer, we getting a new map or not? Yes, well, I hope so. We've got exactly 7 minutes to go until we hear anything. So just brace yourselves. Just brace yourselves, everyone. Oh god, pardon me. Oh, I see. But it's getting a TLC? I'm not sure. Lost Colony is something we didn't experience before. Alright, Giga Demodus, the true king of the The true king of the Terran skies, this Colossus serves as a flying fortress. Okay, so can we build on this is the big question. Is this like the Quetzal of Lost Colony? Capable of hauling behemoths or a mobile command center on its back? Yes, it sounds like we can build on it. It dominates the battlefield by raining down red element-infused blood to decimate foes from afar, or delivering a devastating tail execution to anyone foolish enough to challenge its reign. I'm so excited for that. So I just did a Quetzal-based tutorial recently. It looks like we're going to be doing a Giga Desmodus one. And I wonder, like, it says you can build these big command centers on its back, but on official, it only lets you build with 40 structures on a back, and that's nothing. There's absolutely no way you'll be able to do a proper house on the back. I mean, even that little Quetzal base I made is over 40 structures, well over 40 structures. It's crazy to think that anyone's going to be able to build anything big on that if that's the case. Okay, I'm going to butcher all these names, so just so everyone knows, I'm butchering all the names. Aralix, Uralix, is that how you pronounce that? A telekinetic dragon that floats with eerie grace, embodying the celestial balance of yin and yang. Prove your worth to this serpentine guardian to hatch it from its chrysalis. Oh, so it's going to be like in a chrysalis? So it's going to be like some sort of cocoon, and we've got to prove our worth to it somehow. Like, I wonder how you prove your worth. Like, how do you do that? Then master its durability, warp reality to protect, heal, and levitate allies, or crush enemies with gravity and death. Command the heavens with a mount whose massive coils can airlift 2 creatures simultaneously. Holy Moses. You can take 2 massive creatures. We can airlift. When it says airlift, what does that even mean? What does that even mean by airlift? Are we going to just levitate stuff around? Thralls, the Lost King bioengineered workforce. Unlike wild dinos, these intelligent soldiers wield weapons, weak armor, and use personal teleporters to defend their master. Build your own legion by earning their trust in defense outposts or forcing their submission by raiding their strongholds in attack outposts. Command them into battle and even take control of them directly. Dude, you can take control of them directly. That's the wildest thing for me. Like, how are we going to take control of them? How do we take control of these things? Like, and what happens to our body if we take control of them? I'm excited for this. Your thralls can also be used for various essential management. Well, I mean, listen, you guys, all of you in the chat, you'll be doing all this fun stuff with them. You'll be taking them into battle. Lance, Lance over here. Your thralls can also be used for various essential management tasks, such as resource harvesting or base maintenance. 100%. Go chop me a tree, and I'm happy. A hive mind thing. Yeah, probably some sort of hive mind thing. That's also a thought. Dude, gargoyles! Harvest them at your peril. These stone sentinels slumber as statues. But disturbing them awakens a relentless... Oh my god, can we tame these? I want a gargoyle. Dude, I'm going to get a gargoyle and just put them all over my back. That's 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 we got gargoyles. Neophytes, right? Is that neophytes? I'm gonna say neophytes. Feral bat-like abominations standing as tall as a gigantopithecus, acting as the city's antibodies. They descend from the shadows to purge anyone generating hostility. Do not rely on your army to save you. These monsters possess a mutated hide nearly immune to creature attacks, forcing you to draw your own weapons. Oh. So, like, you're gonna have to defend yourself. You can't just get away with using your creatures for everything. Revenants, twisted mindless of remnants of thralls and dinos that have been infected by liquid edmundium. These purple-hued monstrosities swarm the ruins in massive hordes, overwhelming survivors with... So basically, we're going to have zombies out. Zombies, we've got 2 minutes to go. I'm going to get the Discord up. Yep. Okay, we got the Discord up. I'm gonna quickly look and see what's going on in the ARK Discord. So I need to get ARK up. Okay, what we got? What have we got? We've got announcements. Hey folks, quick launch update. Xbox and Steam. We have a delay. Well, hang on. Pause everything. Pause. So, hey folks, quick launch update. Xbox and Steam are now expected to release at 10:30 Pacific time. At the earliest. We are in the final stages of preparing the release server. PlayStation 5ers, we've hit a bit of a snag. Unfortunately, the holiday certification pipelines are currently backed up, with the process moving approximately 10 times slower than the typical turnaround time. Because of this, there's a possibility that the PlayStation version may not be ready to release by that time and will be a few hours late. The team will be standing by waiting for the green light. As soon as approval hits, we will set PlayStation live with the other platforms. We know splitting the launch isn't ideal, as we plan to release a fresh batch of official servers when the update goes live for a PlayStation. We're doing everything we can to expedite things on our end and hope to have good news for our PlayStation players soon. When we have more updates, we'll let you know. Thank you for your patience and apologies for the late notice. The late notice, Dolly! It is quite late notice. Okay, so 10:30 is what time my time? 10:30 p.m. PT to GMT. So 6:30 a.m. Ugh. This is that point of the live stream where it's like, man, I wish maybe I should have gone to bed. So we need to decide what we're gonna do. Professional edges. I'm gonna keep going with this. Damn. I want to keep going with this. We're going to still go through the rest of these. I ain't finished with y'all yet. I got Railwinds in upload, damn it. Okay. Okay, let me just close this for a second. And do some magic. Okay, that's okay. So 10 Steam are now expected to release at 10:30 p.m. earliest. There's that key word there. Earliest. 10:30 earliest, so 6:30. I mean, I could try, like, listen, I could try and get an early night. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Night have work. I could try, I mean, an early night, 4 a.m. I could try and go to sleep for 2 hours, because what would happen if I wake up and it's still not out, you know? Or I stay on, say I stay awake till 6:30 and it's still not out. That's an issue, right? It's an issue. That is an issue. What we'll do, because I want to finish talking about this, I want to still get excited before I go to bed. We're gonna go through all of this, and then I may go to bed. We'll see. We'll see how Lance feels, or I might finish the tower. I mean, listen, I prepped for a whole night awake. Let me continue this. All right, so we went through these. I want to go through this. This is what I'm most excited about, because we're coming up to the structures now. Fabricated crossbow, a high-tech twist on a classic that supports nearly every bolt, arrow, and a harpoon projectile. Switch between classic mode for a standard fire, sniper mode for long-range takedowns, or shotgun mode for crowd control. Everyone's like, Lance, mate, stop what you're doing. We need you to be awake in the morning so that you can stream. The main issue is if you go to bed and it comes out, yeah, Hamish, you're right. That's the fear. That's the fear, isn't it? But what I'll do is I'll probably set it for like, so 6:30 a.m. I'll set my alarm for 7 a.m. and have a look. And if it's up, I'll set a new live stream ready to go, and we'll come back online is probably what we'll do. Tech Spear, the ultimate melee range hybrid. Master the flow of combat. So we're getting a load of new stuff. This is why I think, listen, this is the other worry I have. You know, we got delays. We got the delays. We had a delay. Okay. My worry is there's so much cool new stuff coming. I just hope it doesn't break anything. That's my only worry. It's fine. It's fine though. Like these things happen. It was such a big update. Are you going to feel sick if you stay up for every delay? Yeah, can you imagine? Like, the worry with, as a creator... Oh, wait. You guys can see this, right? You can. The only worry is, right, with delays and ARK is... and as doing these live streams, is you stay up, right, till 10:30. And then you get a second delay. Or another delay. And then it ends up being a few hours and a few hours. And then by that time, you're like, well, I could have had a good sleep by then. I could have had a good sleep by then. But that's okay. That's okay. You got to prepare for these things. Bloodforge, a sinister new crafting station that can repair any item or I feel like we have like a mod that kind of does this, right? Warbench, don't throw away low tier loot. You can combine 3 low tier quality items. Masterful. I love that because all I ever get is bad items. So I love this. Medical stand, amazing again. You can auto feed narcotics. For simplified taming, so auto, you know, feed them narcotics. You don't have to stand there and feed them. It wasn't a question, Lance. Get some sleep. Everyone's like, get to bed. Do it. Yes, I'll come back to you in a few hours. What I'll do for sure. Let me. I'm gonna finish this. I will. Shoulder pet display, stand and companion bed. Show off your favorite little friends. Place them on a wall-mounted or standing displays. Oh my goodness me! Give me that now. Give me that now. We're getting a new species plant, so this will be as a species X or species Y plant, but a species R plant now. And what's it going to do? It hides deadly defense mechanism. Harvesting its resources triggers a silent alarm, instantly drawing a swarm of ravenous revenants from the shadows. Interesting. That is fascinating. Tech bunker we know about. This cursed weaponry and armor is going to be tools from the Necrocene. Very excited about that. And we're going to be able to unlock stuff through the skill tree with them. Interesting indeed. Okay, now this is the most interesting thing. This is the thing I wanted to get to before we go. Renovate your base with the Thrall structure tile set and full suite of themed decor. Now, tile set is such a confusing thing. I wish they said skin, because it's not Thrill Structure Skin, it's Thrill Structure Tile Set, and it just throws me off. I don't understand what they mean by that. From commanding billboards and signs to industrial vault storage boxes, lamps and furniture, build a fortress worthy of the Necrosine. I have to imagine it's just the same as the Frontier skin pack, the Steampunk skin pack, all of the stuff we've already got. Like, it just feels like that would be the case, right? But I do hope that we're getting some steep roofing with this. We've got this Gothic style build. Give us some steep roofing, please. Defense outposts, we know all about this. So there you go. There you go. Well, guys, we waited. We sure did wait. We sure did wait for this this update, and we started to build a fortress of our own. Not finished by any sense of the means. It's literally just started this base, and I'll continue to build with it on a new live stream later on when we're waiting again for the Lost Colony to release. We'll come back on here and continue to build this, eh? So, guys, let me just quickly sort something out before we say farewell properly. Before we say farewell properly, guys, enjoy your nap. Yes, we'll be back in a few hours, guys. So, you know, it'll be a different link to the one we're using right now, just so everyone knows. So, definitely wait for that, eh? Wait for that. All right, guys. Now that we've got that, let's go to bed, and we'll be back in a few hours. Love you guys to death. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm gonna set a new stream for. I'm gonna set it for 7:30 a.m. and just see where we go from there. That's 2.5 hours time. I'll try and have a little nap. Love you guys to death. See you in the next video in 2 hours time, maybe more.